What up? What up? What up? What's up, man? This your boy Big Tight coming back through here one more again. Hey, man. Hey. Y'all remember? Hey, your boy Thibodeau most definitely done got fired, man. Hey, you ask me, man. I think it was a combination of things, man. Um, but I will say this, y'all. It is crazy to see that he improved that team pretty much every year that he was coaching that team, led them to an Eastern Conference Finals within 5 years of being the head coach, y'all. Where the Knicks were in a situation where they weren't even really making it to the playoffs. To be honest with you, y'all, he turned that team around within a 5 year span, man. Now I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people gonna say the fact that. Well, I know a lot of people didn't agree, and I don't really agree with it neither, y'all. How he do as far as with his substitution, y'all. But you also got to look at it. They really didn't have that a bench like that for him to substitute like that. And I know a lot of people say he don't really use his bench like that, which I think that might have been a flaw in his coaching game, y'all. Um, and then you heard Mikal Bridges. He said it early in the season, y'all. He said that I think that was in March when he said it. He said that sometimes playing so many minutes isn't isn't fun on your body. So I just feel like this, y'all. I feel like they could have tried to work something out with Thibodeau, if you ask me, because man, let's go back and look at it, man. Let's go back and look at it now. Tom Thibodeau, he was hired in 2020, y'all. At that time, the Knicks hadn't reached the playoffs in like 7 seasons, y'all. In his first year coaching with the Knicks, which was the 2020-21 season, he won Coach of the Year. What are with you, Nathan, man? Yes, sir. You already know, Nathan. It's on and popping, baby. It is on and damn popping. Nathan, they done fired your boy, aka the Penguin. Tom Thibodeau, aka the Penguin. They done fired him. Hey, Nathan, all this hair gonna be done fell out in the morning, stressing about him getting fired. All this hair gonna be done fell out, aka the Penguin. Hey, if y'all, hey, Nathan, if you ain't looked at that show called The Penguin, that's on I think it come on HBO. I think it come on HBO or either Max, one of them, Nathan. If you ain't checked it out, brother, check it out. It is a great show, man. The Penguin. And your boy Thibodeau looked just like him. What up with you, Jeremy James, man? You said they should have gave him one more season at least. I agree with you, Jeremy James. I feel like this, Jeremy James and Nathan, since y'all my early birds up in here, and I see y'all coming up in here slowly by slowly. But this is my thing, man. This is what I was looking at. Okay, I mean, I was looking at the coaching candidates out there. Now you don't fire Tom Thibodeau. I'm looking at the coaching candidates, y'all. What up with your Rico here, man? What up with your player? Appreciate you coming through, man. I'm looking at the coaching candidates out there, y'all. It ain't really a lot of good coaching candidates out there, man. I mean, you got Mike Malone. Let me see, Nathan. You said thought you were saying he looked like a penguin for real. Nah, Nathan, I'm talking about Batman and Robin Penguin. I'm talking about the Batman and Robin Penguin, Nathan. Go look at the Batman movie, and your boy Tom Thibodeau looked just like the Penguin. And if you go look at that series, I think it's on HBO Max or either HBO, one of them. It's a series out that's called The Penguin. Great show, y'all. If you ain't seen it, go check it out. It's a great show. Your boy looked just like the Penguin, Tom Thibodeau. I'm gonna start calling him AKA the Penguin. Nathan, you say Rico motherfucker here. You say the motherfucker high. Yes, sir, Nathan, for sure. Rico say, what's up, Jeremy? Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Jeremy, you say they could hire Adrian Griffin or Mike Malone. That's what I was gonna say, Jeremy. That's what I was gonna say. Hey, the best option out there for them, y'all, is Mike Malone. I'm looking at the coaching candidates, man. I mean, okay, let's jump on. I'm finna jump right to it, y'all, because I wrote down all the coaching candidates that's out there right now, and we'll go back. We'll go back through it again once we get, once everybody get up in here, man. Like I said, I see y'all coming up in slowly but surely. But check me out, man. Yes, sir. Rico, you say you posted like a mailbox. You already know, Rico. We posted up, baby. We is posted up at the corner store. You already know, Rico. But here we go, man. These are the coaching candidates that are out there right now, y'all. Okay, you got Mike Malone, which he was coaching the Denver Nuggets. That's your best option right there, Mike Malone. And the Denver Nuggets were complaining about his strict coaching and all of that stuff. So, I mean, him and Tim Thibodeau. Mike Malone, he gonna use his bench. Tim Thibodeau don't really use his bench. He run the hell out of the guys, and I think that had part of the reason to do with why they fired him, y'all, because he pretty much run those guys in the ground during the season. And then, it's kind of like in the playoffs, they kind of run out of gas a little bit because they playing so many minutes and they don't play like that the whole year. And like Mikal Bridges said early in the season, y'all, in March, he said that's hard on your body, man. But yeah, man, the coaching candidates, what they got out there, like I said, you got Mike Malone, which y'all know he was the former coach for the Denver Nuggets. You got a guy named Dave Bliss, which is the lead assistant for OKC. They say he helped get the stout defense for OKC, and they say he currently interviewed for the Phoenix Suns head coaching job. Let me see what you say, Nathan. You say, bro, I think roll-on deodorant is Finals MVP. And Nathan, you say they can't hire Mike Brown from the Pink. I was just about to say that, Nathan. You got him also. So also we got a guy named James Borrego. I guess that's how you pronounce his name. Borrego. He is the New Orleans Pelicans assistant. Now, he formerly was a coach for the Charlotte Hornets, y'all. He only won 43 games for the Charlotte Hornets. He out there too, but I doubt if they're going to try to go backwards and go with a guy that ain't really did no winning. So, like I said, the best coach out there is probably Mike Malone. If you're going with a new up-and-coming coach, you want to go with a new guy, you got Dave Bliss. Like I said, he's the lead assistant for OKC. Got a lot to do with putting that defense together for OKC. You also got a guy named Johnny Bryant, which he currently is the finalist for the Phoenix Suns job. So right now they're saying it's a high chance that Johnny Bryant probably going to get that job from for the Phoenix Suns, which he is also from the coaching staff from Tom Thibodeau back in 2020 to 2024. Now, what you were saying, Nathan, you got Mike Brown out there. Which Mike Brown, Sacramento had him on a short leash. They ain't even let Mike Brown get comfortable out there in Sacramento. Your boy was able to sit down and put his heels up for a minute. Hey, come here, let me holler at you. Y'all know how they do on y'all know how they do on when they be on football, when they about to get cut. They tell them, hey, coach want to see you. He say, bring your playbook. They already know, oh shit, it's a wrap. I got to bring my playbook. Coach want to see you. Bring your playbook with you. But, yeah, that's how they did your boy Mike Brown, man. But you got him out there as a coaching candidate. Also, you got Darvin Ham, which y'all know, all my Lakers fans. Y'all know Darvin Ham. He is out there. His first year with the Lakers, he won 43 games. And they went to the Western Conference Finals, got knocked out of the playoffs. What up with your blackout, man? You say new poll on my channel. You say like and subscribe. If you've never been over there, for sure, blackout for sure. Now the next coach candidate you got is a guy named Makai. I guess his name is Micaiah Nori. He is the lead assistant for the Minnesota Timberwolves. So you got him as a coaching candidate. All right. Also, you got a guy named Chris Quinn, which he is the assistant coach for the Miami Heat. You got him out there. You got another guy named Sean Sweeney, which he is an assistant for the Dallas Mavericks. And then you also know you got Jeff Van Gundy. You already know old school Jeff Van Gundy. You got him out there. And then last but not least, you got the head coach of the Villanova, college basketball coach of Villanova, which is Jay Wright. So those pretty much are your coaching candidates right there. Y'all, what up with you, Jocelyn? Appreciate you coming through. It's Jocelyn in the house. What up with you, Jocelyn? But yeah, man, so those are your coaching candidates right now, which you really ain't got a big choice, y'all. So when you look at it, it looked like to me they probably could have tried to work something out and keep your boy Tom Thibodeau, man. Because like I said, out of the coaches I just read to y'all, probably your best option. I don't know if you want to go with Jay Wright because he coming out of college. You know how that goes sometimes with coaches coming out of college, coming to the pros. That's like a crap shot. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it work out, sometimes it don't. You just don't know. I mean, you could go I mean, Mike Malone is my best choice, which is the Nuggets former coach. You got Mike Brown, which Mike Brown, he a good coach, but he didn't have a good you know experience with the Sacramento Kings. They got rid of him quick. You got Darvin Ham, which Darvin Ham, he did all right for the Lakers. Um, so I mean, you ain't really got a lot of choices, man. So when you look at it, I mean, do y'all feel like this is my thing, y'all? This is my thing. I feel like you can't put it all on Tom Thibodeau, man. Because think about it, Jalen Brunson, as much as he is a great scorer, y'all, he is a liability on defense. And y'all seen at certain times in the Eastern Conference Finals, the Pacers attacked him and they went at him, and they picked him up full court on defense. So every time they went at him, they pretty much got buckets because Jalen Brunson, he's not really good as a defender. Somebody else on the Knicks team that's good on offense, but it's not that good on defense. It's Karl Anthony Towns. Pascal was killing his ass. Pascal and Miles Turner was killing your boy down in the paint. Even though Karl Anthony Towns did a good job, at certain points. But this another thing, y'all. This another flaw in their team. You say, Nathan, where the fuck is Frank Vogel? That's another guy. I forgot about him, Nathan. Frank Vogel. I forgot about him. That's a good one too. Frank Vogel is a good one. But I tell y'all another thing, y'all, that I look at, looking at the Knicks in these playoffs, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm a big Lakers fan, and before the playoffs, I mean, I seen the Knicks some games that they show on prime time, but these playoffs, I was able to see the Knicks way more than what I normally did. For all these teams, man, the Pacers, the Knicks, OKC, a lot of these teams I was able to see a lot of with these playoffs. And one thing I seen with the Knicks, man, one thing I seen a flaw in Tom Thibodeau coaching strategy, besides that he run the hell out of those guys and don't really use his bench that much, is the fact that they don't really move the ball that much on offense, y'all. If y'all look at the games when they played against the Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals, a lot of times Jalen Brunson come up with the ball, and Jalen Brunson, a lot of times he have tunnel vision. And because he be like that and he damn near shooting every shot that he get, you run into a situation where it's the first half, and when you go into halftime, somebody like Karl Anthony Towns only got like 5 or 6 points, maybe 8 at the most at halftime. And then you're like, well, damn, they got Karl Anthony Towns got to be more aggressive. And y'all know I was saying that in when I was doing the live game reaction. I'm like, Karl Anthony Towns got to get more aggressive. They got to get him more involved in the offense. What up with your noble OG, man? What up with your brother? Appreciate you coming through. Nathan, you said, I think the bench is ass, though. It is. It is, Nathan. It is. It is. And Nathan, that's why I say this, Nathan. But and I'm going to get back to what I was saying. That's why I'm going to say this, Nathan, while we're talking about the bench. My thing is, Nathan, instead of firing Tom Thibodeau, how about let's see if we could talk Tom Thibodeau and say, hey, let's give him one more year. Because he did improve the team. He was with the team for 5 years, y'all. In those 5 years, he improved the team every year. Okay, here we go right here. I'm going to give y'all a record right quick while we're talking about it. Okay, his first year when he got hired in 2021. Like I said, when he was hired in 2020, that first season, he won Coach of the Year, y'all. He won Coach of the Year his first year coaching the Knicks. Let me see what you say, Noble. You say Coach Till's always been a top-heavy head coach. You said there's nothing new with him. Nathan, you said I agree, one more year with an updated roster. Thank you, Nathan. That's exactly what I was going to say, Nathan. You took the word right out my mouth, brother. That's exactly what I was going to say. Give him another chance. Give him another year. Give him a better bench. And then, maybe add a little something to the offense as far as not letting Jalen Brunson just be a ball hawk on offense, man. A lot of times Jalen Brunson, it's almost like I say, he's like he got tunnel vision. Your boy be out there wheeling. We used to call it wheeling when we used to be playing ball, and somebody, every time they come down, he trying to shoot it. The only time he passing it is if he ain't got the shot. If he got the shot, he's shooting it every time. Be wheeling like hell. And that's one thing I noticed in this playoff. Your boy Jalen Brunson is not looking to pass the ball unless he got to. And he's taking a lot of time off the clock with all the dribbling. And when he do that, people like Karl Anthony Towns is not getting involved in the first half. So I think those are two flaws on the team that I think could have been fixable. All you had to do, as an owner, as a general manager, talk to your boy Thibodeau like, hey, you got to add a little something to your offense, man. Y'all gonna have to move a little more without the ball, a little more cut to the basket, maybe a little more screen, something where Jalen Brunson is not so ball dominant, where your second number two option is not being involved because he ball hawking the ball. Marion, what up with your Marion Shannon? You said don't matter about all that. You said all I gotta say is OKC in 5. Appreciate you, brother. Hey, Marion, make sure you had your face in the place on Thursday night, baby. We will be doing live game reaction, OKC and Indiana Pacers game, man, for sure. Appreciate you coming through, Marion. Noble OG, you said this the same coach destroyed D Rose's career. Interesting firing. Hey, facts, Noble, facts, man, facts. Your boy Tom Thibodeau, he known for running people in the ground. Like I say, Mikal Bridges said it back in March. He said all the minutes that they were playing, he said it's not fun on your body. He didn't say it wasn't fun. He didn't say the game wasn't fun no more. He said it's not fun on your body. So that lets you know in March, y'all, before the playoffs even got started good, your boy was already saying it was tough on their body. So you're going into a playoffs, your body probably already wore down because he's running you in the ground. But so that's why I say, man, the situation with your boy Tom Thibodeau, you got your goods and you got your bads. But I think his goods outweighed the bad, because if you look at it, the main thing that people say about Thibodeau is he need to be a little more creative on offense, and he don't really use his bench like that. He pretty much run the same 6-7 guys and pretty much run them in the ground. Those are the two flaws that pretty much everybody say with Thibodeau. Is he a winning coach? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Is he a good coach? Yeah. He just got them two flaws that are two big flaws. Two big flaws, especially with the NBA having a long season. Let me see. Amarion, you say, I'm in here, Tulsa, Oklahoma is in the house, brother, man, for sure. Amarion, for sure. Yes, sir. OKC in his house. I hear you, Marion. Daniel Barry Sports, you say happy Tuesday to everybody. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Daniel Barry Sports. JG, what up with you, man? You said just hopping in. I appreciate you coming through, JG. Nosing. You say the Knicks are a clown franchise, man. I'm telling, y'all know I had to come on here and talk about this, man. Hey, your boy Stephen A. Your boy Stephen A. I seen him today on ESPN, but your boy Stephen A. was hot. Your boy Stephen A. was hot, boy. But I think, and it's already rumors out there, y'all. And y'all see, I put up there is Karl Anthony Towns next on the chopping list, y'all, because they already got rumors out there talking about Kevin Durant and your boy Giannis. They already got rumors out there talking about your boy Giannis. It could be a destination for him coming to the Knicks. And that's why I say it's Karl Anthony Towns next on the list, y'all, because if they did make that move and try to get your boy Giannis, I doubt if Milwaukee gonna trade Giannis and don't get Karl Anthony Towns in return. They most definitely gonna probably want Karl Anthony Towns if they gonna give you Giannis. So that's why I got that up there, y'all, about his Karl Anthony Towns next on the chopping block, man. Because if that rumor end up being true, which I think would be a great move for the Knicks, with your boy Giannis on the Knicks, him being in a big city market, Giannis playing for the Knicks, oh boy, it'd be on and popping, man. Especially if they can pretty much keep that core together. Of course, they're gonna keep Bronson, Mikal Bridges. I don't want to even get into the Mikal Bridges situation, even though Mikal Bridges played good ball for them, y'all. But when I look at it, was he really worth 5 first-round picks? 5? Let me say that one more time for everybody in the back that didn't hear me. Your boy Mikal Bridges, 5 first-round picks, 4 unprotected first round picks and 1 protected first round picks, that's 5 picks all day long, y'all. I don't even, if I'm not mistaken, y'all, Mikal Bridges haven't even played in an All-Star game. That was one mistake that the Knicks made. You got to put that on the general manager and the owner. That's one mistake that they made. You messing up your franchise right there, giving up all them picks for a guy that ain't even worth 5 first-round picks. I can see if you gave up 2, but 5 for Mikal Bridges, man, come on, man. And then I'm gonna tell y'all another thing, y'all. If you look at it, they pretty much with Karl Anthony Towns and Julius Randle. If y'all ask me, I feel like they probably should have kept Julius Randle. And what was the guard? Dante. I always mess his name up, y'all. Dante DiVincenzo. I think that's how you pronounce the name, DiVincenzo. They should have kept Julius Randle and DiVincenzo. They should have kept them and just added to the team, y'all. Because Karl Anthony Towns is a liability on defense too. Your boy Pascal and Miles Turner was killing his ass on offense, man. So that's another thing that people don't look at. Jalen Brunson is a liability on defense and Karl Anthony Towns. So that's one thing they're gonna have to look at in the offseason. Those 2 guys right there are liability on defense all day long, man. JG, you say as a Cavs man since the early 90s, you say the Knicks are on my mind, but really aren't. You say dogs get it. Marion, you say no. They said Cat is a trouble in the locker room, and Bridges is not even an all-star. That's the crazy part. Facts, Marion. Facts, man. Hey, Marion, how you give up 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges? Man, come on, man. You're going to give up 5 first-round picks. Y'all could have won. Y'all probably could have got Giannis last year. Man, I guarantee, hey, if they would have went to Milwaukee and said, hey, we'll give you 5 first-round picks for matter of fact, they could have got Luka. They could have got Luka from Dallas. And it would have been way cheaper. Shit, what the Lakers get Luka for? What they traded players and what gave up 1 first-round pick for the Lolo? What they gave up Luka for the Lolo? And then you get Mikal Bridges, you gotta give up 5 picks? Man, come on, man. Man, you gonna give me 5 picks, man. Let me go get Ant-Man. Let me go get your boy John Moran or somebody. Let me go get SGA. 5 first-round picks? Man, come on, man. What up with your Miss Cool? And Miss Cool in his house. What up with your Miss Cool? Appreciate you coming through. But for sure, man. But yeah, but like I was saying, man, let me get back to it. Now, this is what your boy Tom Thibodeau did within the first 5 seasons that he was there, which he was only there 5 seasons. But I'm going to let y'all know his record, y'all, because like I said, you got your good and you got your bads with Thibodeau. But I think the goods outweigh the bad, y'all. And like I say, I feel like if the general manager, him and the general manager would have got together and say, hey, we're gonna try to run this, I think they should have gave him at least 1 more year, y'all. Your man made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. If y'all would have told me at the beginning of the season that the Knicks would have made it to the Eastern Conference Final, I would have been like, man, you don't lost your mind. You don't lost your mind. Them boy beat Boston and they beat the Cavs, which I know the Cavs, they had, I'm sorry, y'all. But they went in there and beat Boston. Ain't nobody think they were gonna beat Boston. Marion, you say they gave up luck. You say they gave up luck for a box of cookies. Brush straight up. Yeah, they did. Nathan, you said successful season for me. You already know, Nathan. Luka Lake show, baby. Luka Lake show. You already did. JG, you say, so what coach do the Knicks have their eye on? JG, you said an injured Boston. Yeah. You can't say that, JG, because Jaylen Brown, everybody know he was dealing with the knee situation, and Tatum, he got hurt. But the Tatum injury, I think, the way the series were going, y'all, I think if Tatum wouldn't have got hurt, I still think the Celtics were going to lose, even if Tatum wouldn't have got hurt the way it was going. Because they had went up on them, 3-1, which was shocking to everybody. But, Jaylen Brown, he had been dealing with the knee injury before the playoffs, so I understand why you say that, JG. I understand why you say that for sure, man. But I'm just saying, when it's all said and done, them boys was in the Eastern Conference Final. He led them in there. So This is my thing, y'all. Should they have gave him one more chance? If you ask me, I say get a man one more year and bring some better players some better role players rather. Bring some better role players to the team where he and let him sit down with the general manager. Him and general manager talk. Hey, we're gonna give you another shot, but look, we got to do a little better on offense with the play. We got to get a little more movement with the ball. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to let Jalen Brunson just dominate the ball, and then Karl Anthony Towns is not involved in the whole first half. Sometimes Karl Anthony Towns don't really get involved till like the fourth quarter because your boy Jalen Brunson dominating the ball so much. So, you know, I think they need more movement on offense. So whatever new coach they get, which if you ask me, y'all, it's probably going to be Mike Malone. I think he probably like the top candidate for the coaching job. You try to get Mike Malone, man don't want a championship. You know, he got a winning tradition as far as with his coaching strategies. So if you ask me, I think that should be your number one choice, your top choice, really your only choice if you ask me. Because like I told y'all, I'm gonna go through it one more time because I know some of y'all just coming in here. But these are the coaching candidates that's available right now. First, of course, y'all know number one is Mike Malone. You got Dave Bliss, which he is the assistant coach for OKC. You got another guy named James Borrego. I think you pronounced his name right. He's the New Orleans Pelicans assistant coach. He also used to coach the Charlotte Hornets, which he only won 43 games, so they fired his ass. For sure, Nathan. Hey, if y'all just coming up in here, man, y'all most definitely make sure y'all double tap that screen for the likes. And y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man, if you're enjoying the content for sure, man. And if for some reason them two dots ain't working, I mean, not the two dots. If you double tapping the screen and it's not working, y'all hit them three dots at the top right hand corner, man, and give your boy the thumbs up, man. Appreciate y'all coming through here, kicking it with me tonight, for sure. But also, man, you got Johnny Bryant, which he is the coaching finalist for the Phoenix Suns, y'all. So most likely he probably gonna get that job. And he also used to be on Tom Thibodeau coaching staff back in 2024. Of course, you know, you got Mike Brown, which he was with the Sacramento Kings for a short time this past season. You got Darvin Ham, which y'all know he used to coach the Lakers, for all my Laker fans. He took the Lakers to the Western Conference Finals his first year. And the second year he was with them, they got knocked out in the first round by the Denver Nuggets. You also got another guy named Micaiah Nori, which is the assistant coach for the Minnesota Timberwolves. After that, you got another guy named Chris Quinn. He is the assistant coach for Miami Heat. You got Sean Sweeney, which is the top assistant coach for the Dallas Mavericks. You got Jeff Gundy. Everybody know who Jeff Van Gundy is. And last but not least, you got Jay Wright, which is the head coach for the college basketball team Villanova, man. So those are the main names out there as far as the coaching list, y'all, which, like I said, the best option, I mean, Jay Wright, he out of college, but you know how I go with them college coaches coming to the pros, man. You don't know if it's gonna work. I mean, it's just a toss-up when you're dealing with the college coaches coming to the pros, man. So my thing is, y'all, out of all these people, I say Mike Malone should be first. Maybe Mike Brown, Darvin Ham. After that, probably the last person, maybe the assistant from Dave Bliss, the assistant from OKC. They say, you know, he got a lot to do with you know, them getting the defense, getting the guys for the defense for OKC. So those are pretty much the top candidates right there, if you ask me, for that coaching position, man. Marion, you said, I think Kawhi Leonard changed the whole power of super teams in the league because OKC don't have SGA without that trade. Now, like at Indiana and OKC, crazy. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, Marion, for sure, man. I agree with you on that. I most definitely do. I agree with you on that, man, for sure. So, all right, y'all. All right, now I was gonna get into it early, but I'm gonna get into it right now. Now, check this out. Now, this is what all Tom Thibodeau did within the 5 years he was with the team, y'all. Like I said, he got his goods and he got his bad, but I think the goods outweigh the bad, y'all. So, like I say, one more again, they most definitely could have gave him one more year, man. I mean, what is the coaching jobs coming to? And you know they do that in the NFL too, man. What with your John, man? God damn John up in the house, man. You said only Mark Jackson would come back. Hey, I forgot about him, John. That's another one. And that's another thing, John. Why nobody don't hire him? John, and this been for a couple of years now. Just think about how many years it's been since Mark Jackson had a coaching job. Back when he was with Golden State, he the one that's responsible for putting that Golden State Warriors team together. They wouldn't even have that damn team in Golden State if it weren't for Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson, the one who drafted Steph, Clay, Draymond Green. He the one put that core team together. So I don't understand why nobody ain't gave Mark Jackson a chance with all these coaching vacancies that done been through the years. Why ain't nobody gave Mark Jackson a job? It's got to be something behind that, man. It's got to be something behind that. The reason why ain't nobody gave Mark Jackson a chance at another coaching job, man. And when he got fired from Golden State, it wasn't like they had a losing record. They didn't have no losing record when they fired Mark Jackson. They just brought in Steve Kerr because they thought Steve Kerr would pretty much take the offense to the next level, which he did. But yeah, man, John, that's most definitely a good name to throw out there right there, man. Mark Jackson. John, you say after he said that, I didn't know that, John. I didn't know that, John. Okay, well, that's probably what it is then, John. Yeah, they don't play about that shit. Hey, they do not play about that, boy. You better shut that down. Shut it all the way down. Well, that's what it is then, John. Yeah, he messed up when he said that. That's a big no-no right there. You don't say that, brother. You do not say that. But hey, and my thing, John, when it come to that, John, I don't give a shit what nobody do in their personal life. As long as when you come to work and you do your job, I don't give a shit what you do in your personal life. That ain't got nothing to do with me. As long as you come to your job and you perform your job at the best of your ability, or you come on this court, you come on this field, and you play ball, I don't give a damn what you do in your personal life. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I say I don't even get into that stuff, man. Because, hey, it is what it is. Hey, I look at it like this, John. Hey, if you're happy, then you're happy, goddamn. It don't matter if whatever you like or whatever race or color you is. It don't matter. No matter if whatever you like, that's what you like, man. Shit. If you happy, then hey, everybody else need to be happy. You know what I'm saying? But that's it on that. But here we go, man. But yeah, John, hey, that's a new one for me. I didn't know that's what it was. So hey, that's why he ain't got no coaching job, John. Hey, I tell you what thing, John, you know what I always say, like my grandma used to tell me, hey, shut your face. You better shut your face. But here we go, man. Out of the 5 years that Thibodeau was the coach for the New York Knicks, of course, in 2021, they lost in the first round to the Atlanta Hawks, y'all. They went 41-31. In his second year, which was 21-22, they went 37-45, and they missed the playoffs that year. So out of 4 out of the 5 years, Thibodeau took them boys to the playoffs. Cannon, what up with you, Cannon? You say OKC or Pacers in the finals. Cannon, you know what, Cannon? And I know y'all gonna get on me about this because I've been saying OKC gonna win it. But y'all know what, y'all know what, Cannon, John, all of y'all, man. Y'all know what, man? I'm starting to change my mind. And it ain't because I think the Indiana Pacers are a better team. It's just because the fact that everybody you talk to, it don't matter. ESPN, you're talking to somebody at work, your next door neighbor, you bump into somebody in the store, start talking about basketball. Everybody's saying Indiana Pacers ain't got no goddamn shot. Most of the people I talk to is talking about they gonna get swept or they gonna get beat 4-1. I'm telling y'all right now, they is not gonna beat Indiana Pacers in 4 or 5 games. It's either gonna go 6 or it's gonna go 7. I'm telling y'all right now, it's gonna be a better series than what people think. And I don't think OKC just gonna walk over the Pacers like that. And you know what, Cannon? Just because everybody's saying they can't, I might end up going for the Pacers, Cannon. Now y'all don't jump on me for that. But you know what? Sometimes I just be like that, y'all. Sometimes when everybody just going one way and just make it seem like the other team ain't got no goddamn chance. Hey, a lot of times, and y'all see how these playoffs been going. There's been a lot of upsets, a lot of shockers, a lot of stuff that been unexpected in these playoffs. So don't be surprised if it be some unexpected shit going on in these finals, because it's been going on in the whole playoffs. So Cannon, I'm gonna make up my mind by Thursday, Cannon, but I'm gonna definitely kind of leaning that way to go with the underdog and go with the Pacers just because everybody said that the Pacers go get their ass whooped, which they probably is. But sometimes I like to go with the underdog when everybody going one way. Sometimes I like to go with the underdog because I feel like it's just straight up disrespect. Ain't nobody saying they got a chance. Nobody. But that's just me, man. But here we go, man. So in 22-23, they lost in the second round against the Miami Heat. They went 47-35. As y'all see, each year they getting better and better. They only had 1 year that they fell off. Fourth year, 23-24. They won 50 games, lost 32. They lost the second round to the Pacers. What up with your Relax and Talk Sports, man? Appreciate you coming through. You said, I don't know. I think this may be the best finals in years, Big Ty. Hey, relax. I was just saying that Relax and Talk Sports before you came in here. I think there's gonna be a way better playoffs, NBA finals than what people think. I don't think OKC just gonna run over these boys like what they think, man. I most definitely don't, man. Now, you know the Pacers like to get up and down the court and run. And like I've been telling y'all the whole playoffs, I've been telling y'all I would love to see somebody pick up SGA full court on defense and put some pressure on his ass and also make him play guard on defense. And I think the Pacers, well, I know they're going to pick him up full court, which I love that. Don't let him just walk up the court with the ball. Slow his ass down. Make him work. Come up the court. And then when he on defense, whoever he guarding, go at his ass. I ain't say you got to go at him every play. You got to go at him all the time. But some parts of the game, make him play some defense. Maybe you might get him in some foul trouble. He got to sit his ass down. You know, certain points of the game. I ain't saying you got to do it every time down the court, but certain points of the game, trap his ass. Get the ball out of his hand. I ain't seen nobody do that to him in the whole playoffs. I ain't seen nobody pick him up full court defense. I ain't seen nobody made him play defense. Make him play both ends of the floor. Make him earn that shit. If he get 30 points, then hey, at least we know he had to work for all that shit. We know he had to work for all of it. We know he had to play both ends of the floor. That's all I'm saying. If he still get it, then hey, you get it. But we know we made you work for it. We know when you were down on defense, we ain't let you just cruise around and guard the weakest person on defense. We made you play defense too. That's just me though. Relax and Talk Sport. I don't believe in that. Just let people come down and just drag you on offense. Man, he gonna average 30 points a game, and then when he go down on defense, he ain't nobody making him defend. Man, please. Cannon, you say, what are your thoughts on Cooper Flag most likely going to the Mavs? Cannon, I like Cooper Flag, man. I most definitely like Cooper Flag. And Cannon, that's gonna be very, very, very. What your boy used to say with the Looney Tunes? Who was that? Who was that? Sylvester? Was that Sylvester? Who was that used to say that? He used to always say, be very, very, very quiet. We hunting rabbits. So Cannon, he said, be very, very, very interesting. It's gonna be very, very interesting what Dallas do with that number one pick, man. Is they gonna go on and pick Cooper Flag? Because that's what they saying. They telling everybody, Elmer Flood. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Chuck. Hey, Chuck, I know you be right on point. My boy Chuck in the house. You be right on point. Your boy Elmer Flood. Yes, sir. What up with your 4 layers, man? But yeah, Cannon, man, my opinion with that Cooper Flag situation, that's why I can't wait. It's 2 things I can't wait for, y'all. Hey, I'm waiting on the NBA offseason and the football season, man. Y'all know football my first love, but I'm most definitely waiting on this NBA offseason, man, because I think it's gonna be some big moves out there. Like I say, Cannon, it's gonna be interesting to see if Dallas take Cooper Flag or will they take that number 1 pick and try to bring in, another player to the team, which would be very interesting, man. And if they do that, hey, Dallas gonna be a problem, especially when they get Kyrie Irving back. Kyrie Irving will probably be back around probably somewhere around the All-Star game, somewhere around there. So, if AD can stay healthy, and that's a big if. Because if your boy AD, if he run down the court and if that boy trip up on his shoelaces, he out for a month. AD, boy. AD need to get on some Flintstone. Your boy need to take Flintstone vitamins. He need to drink some milk. He need to do a little bit of everything, boy. your boy be getting rusty. Your boy be getting rusty like the 10 man. Them joints be getting messed up like the 10 man. Oh, put some oil, put some oil on it. You get out there like the 10 man out there. Every time you turn around, your boy getting rusty out there, man. Them joints. For as you say, my Mavs gonna be lit again. Yeah, they're gonna be. That's why I say, man, they're gonna be real interesting, man. And like I say, even with this Knicks situation, hey, what if they already throwing rumors out there, man. Besides them getting a new coach, they already talking about. Got rumors out there about Giannis. You got rumors out there about Durant. So that's gonna be another interesting thing, y'all. Where Durant gonna go in the offseason? You know what I'm saying? It's rumors out there about Houston, and OKC got 100 damn picks. So we'll see if OKC, because they coming up to a time where they got to pay everybody. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. With their draft picks that they got. If they'll try to continue to draft, and whatever guy they lose, try to if they be able to draft good again and get somebody to replace the guys they got. Because, they're going to lose one or two. They're going to probably lose like two of those guys, man, because they can't pay everybody. They can't give everybody. All 5 guys can't get a max contract. You know what I'm saying? They're going to lose a couple of guys, man. They're going to lose a couple of guys on that bench too, man, because some of them guys that's playing on that bench most definitely going to get offers from other teams that's going to try to pay them, man. You know what I'm saying? Casey Wallace, Caruso, those guys, man, they going to go. They going to get paid because OKC ain't gonna be able to pay everybody. And the way they got this new rule going up, where they got this new rule coming with the NBA, man, you ain't gonna be able to pay these guys and just pay the luxury tax like they've been doing. They setting it up where it's gonna end up being like basically like how it is with the Pacers. You just got to have a team where you got maybe 1 or 2 stars and everybody else just good solid players, and then you got your good role players off the bench, man. That's the way it's leading in the NBA right now, y'all, especially with the new way they're going, the new rule is coming out as far as, teams not being able to pay that luxury tax. So it ain't going to really be teams be getting them super teams like it was, man. Let me see what y'all saying. Cannon, hold on, let me see. Let me catch up with some of y'all comments. Cannon, you say, so Utah Jazz have been generational chokers this year. What do you think their next best move is to do? Do they work in the management, players? What are your thoughts, man? Cannon, Utah boy, Utah, man, Utah. They got some talent on the team though, Cannon. If you look at their team, they got a little talent on the team. I like Jordan Clarkson. They got some good young players on their team, man. I think they might need a little veteran guys to kind of mix up with them. Chuck, you say street clothes. What up with your trash channel, man? Appreciate you coming through, trash channel. Appreciate you coming through, man. You say how many years did Tibbs have left on his contract? He had, I think, if I'm not mistaken, trash. I think he had 2 more years. I think it was a 7-year deal, and he did 5 of them. I think he had 2 more left, if I'm not mistaken. Trash, you say, man, 79 piece watching this best sport channel. And oh man, we only got 15 likes. Oh man, y'all better tighten up, man. Tighten up out there, man. And y'all watching the content, man. Y'all enjoying the content. Hey, y'all do me a favor and get them likes up for me, man. Y'all most definitely got y'all better tighten up around here. Double tap that screen for the likes and subscribe to the channel, man. Y'all enjoying the content. Like I say, man, if y'all new over here, of course, you see we do the NBA, we do the NFL, college football, and college basketball, man. And if it's a big boxing match, man, y'all know we do that too. We do a little bit of everything, man. So, like I said, if y'all like to talk a little bit about all sports, then y'all subscribe to the channel. And y'all know we're gonna talk and have a good time, and y'all know we're gonna laugh and have a good time in the process. Y'all already know, baby. You know. But yeah, man, y'all get them likes up for your boy, man, for sure. Boy, y'all is tripping around here. For sure. But let me see. Yeah, but as far as for Utah, man, man, you know what? They might end up, because they got a couple of good guys on that team. it'll be interesting if they're able to keep those guys, Cannon, or some of them guys might leave, man. Like Jordan Clarkson. It'd be interesting to see if he leave or if he stay. What's the other guy name out there? The white guy. He be hooping too, man. I know the Lakers were looking at him one time. I can't think of his name right now. I think he plays small forward or power forward. I forgot I can't think of his name right now, though, Cannon. But you know who I'm talking about. He had been in trade rumors during the season too. JG, you say Cooper Flag won't be felt in the league for 3 years. Trash. Okay, I see what you got. Hold on. Trash Channel. You say 2 years, paid time off. What a job. Yeah, for sure, Trash. Hey, that's what they don't be looking at, Trash Channel. When they be firing these coaches, they still get paid for the rest of them years on their contract. Sure do. And then if they get another job, Trash, they still getting paid from the old team, and they getting the old team money and the new team money. Nathan, you said, man, oh yeah, your boy Nathan feeling good right now. Your boy Nathan feeling all good. So high, I could touch the sky. Cannon, you say the Jazz need to do more with marketing. That's his name, Cannon. Yeah, Laurie Marketing. That's I couldn't think of his name for nothing, Cannon. Yeah, that's why I say they got a couple of young pieces, man. But it'll be interesting to see. Lord, what up with you, brother? It'll be interesting to see, Cannon, if they keep marketing or if they trade them, because it was some trade rumors going around with marketing. So it'll be interesting to see if they try to keep him and go on and try to build a team, or is he gonna leave, man? Trash Channel, you say Utah fans saw a repeat in Donovan this year as a Cavs finished number 1, bouncing the second round. And okay, you say Lord, yeah, okay. Chuck, you say Tibbs is like Diggy Fresh. You say in the shade, drinking lemonade. I hear you, Chuck. You say he cooling, digging in the scene with a gangster lean, Chuck. Top left back, digging in the scene with a gangster lean. Ooh. Yes, sir, Chuck. You already know. I know what you were saying, Chuck. I know what you were saying. Old Dougie Fresh. Yes, sir. I know exactly what you were saying. All right, man. Cannon, you say they have Philip Pulaski. I think they're trying to mold him into another marketing type player. So marketing may not stay. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Cannon, because he most definitely he was in the trade rumors. I think at one time they were talking about the Lakers were trying to get him at one time. So it'd be interesting, Cannon. He another guy that I have forgot about marketing. It'd be interesting to see if he stay with Utah or somebody try to trade and get him this offseason. Because I think your boy marketing be hooping, man. He just on the Utah Jazz team that nobody really don't see play like that because they don't really have a winning team like that in years. So, but your boy marketing be hooping, man, for sure. For sure. But yeah, Trash Channel, y'all most definitely double tap that screen and get them likes up for your boy, man, for sure, man. Y'all is tripping around here. Get them likes up. But here we go, man. Hey, I got a little quick video I'm gonna play for y'all right quick, man. I appreciate all y'all coming through, kicking it with me, man. Cannon, you say marketing may not, he may be one of the most underrated players in the league. Hey, Cannon, your boy be hooping, marketing be hooping, man. Your boy be hooping, man. But here we go, man. I got this. Hold on. I'm gonna play this right here for y'all right quick. It's I had to get your boy Stephen A. Smith. I had to catch him and see what he had to say about this situation, man. So here we go. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna play this for y'all right quick.
Knicks have fired head coach Tom Thibodeau after leading New York to one of their most successful seasons, their first East Finals in 25 years. Remember, Tibbs led this team to the playoffs in 4 of the 5 years that he coached. He led the Knicks to consecutive 50 or more win seasons for the first time since the 90s. And now we welcome in our Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A., there's a lot of folks on our set today who are pretty surprised and pretty upset, frankly, about this firing. What say you?
They should feel that way. I'm upset about it, too. I don't think this was fair to Tom Thibodeau at all. And I'm somebody that has been very critical of him in terms of his lack of use of his bench, not really prepping guys to really be able to contribute come playoff time, not going deep enough. As Kenny Smith articulated during the NBA playoffs, which I thought was the line of the year, Tibbs would have a hard time playing 9 dudes in a baseball game. That's who he is. But nevertheless, they won 51 games. They got to the Eastern Conference Finals. They improved in the playoffs all 4 years, the last 4 years or so. He has done an incredible job. And when you look at it from the standpoint of him being gone, it's like a scapegoat mentality. I think this is incredibly bad because guess what? You traded 5 picks to get Mikal Bridges. That wasn't on Tom Thibodeau. That was on Leon Rose. That's the name that we need to be talking about right now when a move like this is made. You traded 5 picks, 4 unprotected for Mikal Bridges. You traded Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo, okay, along with an additional first-round pick for Karl Anthony Towns. So that's 6 picks right there you gave away. At least 4 unprotected, arguably 5.
And I just want to pause that right quick right there. Hey, that's what a first mistake was right there. Like I said before, trading for Mikal Bridges, 5 first-round picks, and the man ain't never played in an All-Star game. And then you traded Julius Randle and the guard Dante DiVincenzo, which I think they were better suited for that team instead of Karl Anthony Towns. But just my opinion. But here we go. I'm going to definitely agree with Stephen A. on this. Here we go.
And I'm looking at it from that standpoint, and we're talking about Tom Thibodeau today being without a
And what up with your Yoda DeJeezy, man? Appreciate you coming through, brother.
job. I think that's unfair. I really, he does not deserve to be fired. This was a bad move as far as I'm concerned by the New York Knicks, especially since you don't have somebody like Ty Lue or Eric Spoelstra out there waiting for you.
Right.
I don't like it at all.
Well, that's what we were sort of talking about. And speaking of Leon Rose, in the Knicks announcement, Leon Rose made a statement, Stephen A., and in it he says, our organization is singularly focused on winning a championship for our fans. I'm curious if you think they're a step closer by doing this, by making this move.
No, they're not a step closer. And to be quite honest with you, I think we all as New Yorkers should find Leon Rose's statement offensive. Get the hell in front of a microphone and a camera and answer questions. Stop being a coward, because that's how he's acting. I'm not calling him that as a man or as a person. I'm saying that's how he's been acting as president of the New York Knicks when it comes to communicating with the media and articulating the decisions that you make and why they are being made. This is the problem with the arrogance of the New York Knicks, okay? They deserve credit for what they've achieved. I applaud them for elevating us from basketball purgatory into relevance. I truly, truly believe that. But in the same breath, when you make the potpourri of decisions that you have made, could you have the decency to stand before the media and answer the questions? Stand before the growing public and answer the question. That statement is as weak as it gets. It emanates from a James Dolan-run organization who doesn't want to communicate with the media himself, who never wants to answer any questions, and they get away with it because they don't have to answer to anybody, because they know that Knicks fans are still going to show up at Madison Square Garden, patronizing their product and their brand, and doing everything that they can to make sure that they support the team. The New York Knicks as an organization know that that's coming. They know that you're going to support the Knicks no matter what Leon Rose does, no matter what James Dolan does, and that's why they get away with acting the way that they're acting. Leon Rose has done a damn good job. Nobody can deny that. But it hasn't been a flawless situation. There are moves that could have been made that could have better positioned the New York Knicks to be in a championship situation, the one that they're craving for now. But it hasn't happened. And then you're going to issue some weak-ass statement like we really, really care? I don't care about that damn statement. I want to see Leon Rose stand before the camera and justify firing a man that just took you within 2 games of a berth to the NBA Finals right after you decided to trade picks for a guy that never even made an All-Star. I love Mikal Bridges. I love the fact that he's a member of the team. But the fact of the matter is that he had an up and down year. And when you look at a Luka Doncic being acquired for Anthony Davis at just 1 pick, when you look at some other moves that have been made and it didn't require those level of assets departing, and you give up 5 first-round picks, including 4 unprotected for Mikal Bridges, and that vastly contributes to compromising the vision and the aspirations that you have, stand before the media and answer them damn questions. But we can't expect Leon Rose to do that because since James Dolan has arrived, that's not something that he likes, and Leon Rose seems to fit right in. A matter of fact, one could legitimately argue that his willingness to avoid the media to answer these questions is is just as much of a big reason as to why he got the job as it is the job that he actually did, which has been a pretty damn good job.
And without those explicit answers, Stephen A., that you're calling for, the only way that I'm making sense of this in my own head, and I'm wondering what you think of this, is that the Eastern Conference, people are looking around and saying, if the Pacers can do it, then we can too. And the New York Knicks felt like we were this close. So maybe if we make a little change, because we can't change our starting lineup that much, because we have so much invested in all of these players. That's the way that I'm making sense of this. What about you?
I would hope that one of the other reasons this change is being made is because you got a superstar like Giannis Antetokounmpo that wants to come to New York, and he would have desired changes, and he might have articulated that. That's just wishful fantasy kind of thinking on my part.
All right, quick thing, y'all. Quick thing. Y'all know I was just saying that. So what up with you, Leo 037? Appreciate you coming through. What up with you? What's your name? Honcho King. Appreciate you coming through, man. Hey, so what y'all think about that, man? Y'all see Stephen A. saying it too. What up with your old Texas Tech, man? What up with you, man? You say the WNBA's a shit show. I hear you. Hey, Texas Tech, boy, you be hard on that WNBA, don't you, boy? But yeah, man. Hey, so what you say, man? Hey, Stephen A. saying the same thing I said, y'all. What y'all think about that, Giannis? Hey, I told y'all there's rumors out there about Giannis coming to the Knicks, y'all, and Stephen A. just threw it out there too. He said Giannis actually want to come to the Knicks, y'all. So what y'all think? What y'all think in y'all mind? What the Knicks will have to do to try to get Giannis? That's why I got up in my title, y'all. Is Karl Anthony Towns next on the chopping block, y'all? Is he next on the chopping block? Because if they try to get your boy Giannis, then Karl Anthony Towns most definitely. I'm pretty sure Milwaukee ain't finna give up Giannis and they don't get Karl Anthony Towns. So I'm thinking most definitely they're going to have to give up Karl Anthony Towns and maybe a couple of picks. But I'm going to tell y'all this. Leo, I was just about to say that, Leo. Oh, man. You say, can we acknowledge how overpowered the Knicks could be? For sure, man, for sure. But yeah, Leo, hey, that's what's got them in a tough situation also, Leo, because they gave up 5 first-round picks. And I know I done said it, and y'all just heard Stephen A. Smith said it too. But you just can't get over the fact that they gave up 5 first-round picks for your boy Mikal Bridges, and he never played in an All-Star game. I mean, he a good, solid player, don't get me wrong, but he ain't worth no 5 first-round picks. 5 first-round picks, hey, you can get that. Hey, if they would have had that right now, y'all, they can go get Giannis right now for 3 first-round picks. They probably could get Giannis for like 3 or 4 first-round picks and get Giannis right now. But yeah, I most definitely think they dropped the ball on that one, y'all. 5 first-round picks. That just show you they was real thirsty, and I mean super thirsty. I'm talking about desert. I'm walking out on the desert, about to pass out thirsty to try to get Mikal Bridges to give up 5 picks for him, y'all. But that's just on me. Chuck, you say Texas, Recon Tex Lady Raiders beat OU Sooners yesterday in college softball World Series. Okay, that what's up, Texas Tech. Chuck, you say probably another reason why they fired Tibbs. You say Greek Freak is going to the Knicks. And you say OKC in 5. Jocelyn, what up with you, Jocelyn? You say everyone should try to trade for Giannis. For sure, Jocelyn. hey, Jocelyn. Hey, the Lakers ought to try to get him too. Go on to throw him out. Go on to get out there in the market. We already got the shopping spree going on, Jocelyn. By the way, hey, Jocelyn, we already got the Lakers. We already got the EBT card, Jocelyn. Hey, we buying up everything. We balling out. We got the EBT card. You might as well just go on over there and start shopping. Going on over there to Milwaukee. Hey, Jocelyn, just go over there and tell him, hey, I got that. Hey, you give me the $50. I got 100 on the EBT for you. Just go on and give me your boy Giannis over there. I got 1,000 on the EBT. Yeah, you get 2,000 in return. Yes, sir. For sure, Jocelyn, for sure. Leo, you say Tibbs was not the problem with the Knicks. Cannon, you say Luka LeBron and Giannis. Holy cow, man. That would be crazy, Cannon. Crazy. Cannon. You know, they said that what they be saying on the mixtape. Cannon. But here we go, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. I just had to comment on that right quick, man. I'm going to finish playing the video. Appreciate y'all coming through, kicking it with me, man. Y'all most definitely make sure y'all double tap that screen for the like and subscribe to the channel if y'all enjoying the content, man. Once again, before I play this video, man, finish playing this video. Hey, we do the NBA, NFL, college football, college basketball. Okay, Leo, man. Appreciate you coming through, Leo, for sure. Make sure you come back through here and kick it with us Thursday night, man. We will be doing live game reaction for OKC and the Pacers game on Thursday night. Matter of fact, all the way through the NBA final, man. So come back through and kick it with me. Come back and post up with your boy for a hot little minute, Leo. But here we go, man.
I have no evidence of that whatsoever. I'm just throwing that in the mix to coincide or piggyback off of what you just articulated. Of course, with the start lineup being what it is, there's very little movement that you can do. OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, all of these guys, Jalen Brunson, what he's getting paid, Mikal Bridges, you brought him here. We get that. Mitchell Robinson, obviously, we get that part too. But in the end, if you're stuck, it's because Leon Rose decided to give up all of those assets. And maybe that's a good enough reason for you to go in a different direction from Tom Thibodeau, because we need a different kind of coach, a coach with a different style. Maybe the players articulated that, you know what, we want to hear a new voice as well because we're tired of playing for Tibbs. We don't know definitively whether or not that was the case, but I can tell you in my experience covering the NBA, that's definitely plausible. Still in all, Leon Rose needs to stand before the media and answer them damn questions for the public because the public has a right to know.
Stephen A., I always appreciate your time. Thank you so much for stopping by NBA Today. Of course, there'll be much more from Stephen A. Start our show with breaking news. According to our Shams Charania, the New York Knicks, they have fired head coach Tom Thibodeau. Now, Tibbs, he helped the Knicks to reach their first Eastern Conference Finals in 25 years. He made the playoffs in 4 of his 5 years, and he led the team to consecutive 50-win seasons for the first time since the 1990s. Here alongside Andrea Carter, Shanae Agumake. Shams is going to be joining us in just a moment, but this is so fresh. He was just on SportsCenter talking about this, so it's going to take him a minute to dial into our show. Shanae, we were talking about this just before we came on air. I'm a little bit surprised that the New York Knicks made this move. Are you?
I am not so surprised because there is so much pressure now in New York now that we've seen what their potential is getting to the Eastern Conference Finals. But I also do feel for Coach Thibodeau because he tried. He tried his best, and we saw the evolution, right? This was a team that was predicated this year on offense, which his style is typically defensively. But when I look at the other teams in the NBA, the question is identity. Right. When you look at the Pacers, we know what their identity is with offense and pace and movement and assists. When you look at the Thunder, you know what their identity is. Defense, and they've also grown players, matured into MVPs and all defensive types of guys. When you look at the New York Knicks, their identity, the first thing that comes to my mind is a player. Right. Jalen Brunson in the clutch. That is not good enough in the NBA. You have to be able to be better and more versatile offensively, but then also defensively. There were a lot of liabilities, whether it's Brunson as a small guard or even Karl Anthony Towns, his lack of being able to do anything other than rebound and affect shots. I heard that, he only had 1 block shot in that entire Eastern Conference Finals series. Like, that is unacceptable, and that is his bread and butter. So I do think that the lack of identity in the moments that mattered most, and also finding someone to get them over the hump, knowing that the East is wide open. I mean, Dame out, obviously. You think about those circumstances, Tatum out for the foreseeable future. Now maybe that's what they're looking at.
But that's why I'm confused. And I know we see this happen with so many different franchises. We've seen them bring in a new coach to try to find an identity or try to create an identity. But now you're asking someone brand new who doesn't know Jalen Brunson and how Jalen Brunson functions, who doesn't know Karl Anthony Towns, who doesn't know this team. You're asking someone brand new to come in and try to create an identity. You're asking a coach to come in that didn't just lose to the Pacers and knows what that feels like and was standing on the sidelines experiencing those things. You're asking someone brand new to do it. It doesn't make sense to me.
But what I will say is that the person coming in probably will have a lot of experience, because the only thing the knock on Coach Thibodeau was the fact that he has never been to an NBA Finals. You're probably going to look for a guy with NBA Finals experience, championship pedigree to try to get you over that hump that seems like he never was able to.
Championship experience is great, but he doesn't have any experience with this group. So either way, you're bringing in championship experience from the past with an entirely different group, and you're trying to match that to this new team, to me, it just doesn't make sense.
It's
so
tough.
In the New York Knicks statement that they just put out a couple of minutes ago, they underscore, right, that the reasoning that they are giving publicly here is we are singularly focused, they say, on winning a championship for our fans. And I think with the injury to Jason Tatum, a lot of teams have looked around at the Indiana Pacers and said, okay, if the Pacers can win this with a collective of very good players, a lot of teams in the Eastern Conference I'm hearing right now are looking around and saying, why not us? Why can't we kind of replicate that sort?
Okay, quick thing, y'all. Quick thing. I wanted to comment on what she just said, that the Knicks were saying that they want to get in the best interest for trying to win a championship, y'all. And my thing is, with the team that they have now, do y'all think that they can win a championship with that team that they have now? Which I don't think they can. I think they almost definitely feel like they got to get a better bench. Whatever coach they get, they got to get a better bench. And like I told y'all before, Jalen Brunson is a liability on defense. Karl Anthony Towns is a liability on defense. A lot of times, because Jalen Brunson is a ball hog, he takes up a lot of time with the ball. He most definitely have tunnel vision. Your boy ain't passing the ball. All through the playoffs, I was looking at Jalen Brunson. Your boy ain't passing the ball unless he got to. If he ain't got to pass the ball and he think he can make the shot, he is not. And I mean, he is not passing the ball. And that has a lot to do with certain games when people say, well, Karl Anthony Towns disappeared. He wasn't, he didn't do nothing this game. It's got a lot to do with because your boy Jalen Brunson is dominating the ball. So your boy Karl Anthony Towns is not getting involved in the offense because Jalen Brunson is shooting them to every shot. Unless they trap him or they play good defense on him and he have to pass it. So I most definitely think whatever new coach they get coming in, what up with your snap rap, man? You say they shouldn't have traded Hartenstein. Snap rap, you make a good, that's a great point, baby. Great point. What up with your blackout, man? You said the Knicks never go be oh man. You said he never been banned. You say Hartenstein and Knicks. You say Hartenstein and Knicks didn't want to pay him one. That's true. That's true. Mahola, they didn't want to pay him. And Devin Chino. Yeah, I be messing the name up, Snap Rap, but they should. Hey, Snap Rap. If you ask me, they should have kept Julius Randle, and they should have kept Devin Chino, and they should have just added to the team. Snap Rap. They should have just added to the team. I think for the type of game that they played, Julius Randle was a better fit than Karl Anthony Towns. That's just my opinion, y'all. Welch, what up with you, man? You said the Knicks are done. My Holy King, you say Mark Jackson can't even be an assistant coach. Noble OG, you say traded for Giannis. Yeah, they try. Hey, you might as well, Noble. You might as well. I think that'll be a better fit than Karl Anthony Towns. Welch, you say who Knicks going to trade for? Giannis, you say he's a blackball. Google it. Yeah, he is. My Holy King. Somebody was just telling me. I forgot who that was. Was that you, John? I think that was John just telling me about that. My Holy King. Yeah, your boy. Yeah, he most definitely blackballed. Yeah, he whatever he said, he shouldn't have said it. He shouldn't have said it. Snap Rap, you say you got to pay out to win, though. You say look at Hartenstein doing what? You say look at what Hartenstein doing for OKC. And Noble OG, you say the Knicks sent 5 first-round picks to get Bridges. Hey, Noble OG, that's what I was just talking about. And Stephen A. Smith just said it before he went off. That was one of the biggest mistakes. They made 2 mistakes, y'all. There's a couple of mistakes they made as an organization, and also not only just Tibbs. Because like I say, with Tibbs, y'all, if you ask me, I think they could have gave the man 1 more year. I think they could have got a better bench, even though, a lot of people say Tibbs don't really use his bench. But I think if him and the general manager would have got together and talked, hey, we're going to get this 1 more shot. You know what I'm saying? We're going to try to do what we can to get you a better bench, and we want you to be a little more creative on offense. We don't want you just running the offense and Jalen Brunson just pretty much dominating the ball, and Karl Anthony Towns ain't really getting involved in the offense. I think if they would have tried that, and if that would have worked, Thibodeau would have been straight. But I most definitely feel like they should have gave him another chance, man. Sometimes if you just sit and talk to somebody straight up, A lot of times people will work with you. When you be beating around the bush and you ain't really telling them what you really want to say, just be honest. Just go to talk to them. Look, man, this is what we gonna have to do. If this can't work, then we got to go our separate ways. Just be. A lot of times you be straight up with people. They'll respect you for being straight up, and that's in everything in life. It don't matter if it's your homeboy, your friend, your relationship. A lot of times you be straight up. People will respect you way more if you just be straight up, man. But what you say he earned another year easily? Yeah, you go to the Eastern Conference Finals, even though the other teams they did get hurt, the Celtics, even though they were dealing with injuries, man, but he still got them to the Eastern Conference Finals. They still had a 50-win season. So I mean, you got to give a man another chance, man. And like I said, it ain't really a lot of options for them out there at the coaching position, man. It's like if you don't get Mike Malone, then the only other guy out there, unless you're going to get Mike Brown, Darvin Ham, like somebody was saying in the chat, I forgot who that was. Somebody said in the chat about Jay Wright. But Jay Wright, he over at Villanova. So you know how that be with college coaches coming to the pros, man. It's like that in the NBA and in NFL. That's a crap shot right there. You don't know how they're going to do, for sure. What you say, Knicks always play hard and had that defense mentality. Noble OG, you say Tibbs 0-2 in the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, man. My Holy King, you say Mark Jackson. Hold on, you say Mark Jackson loved coaching. He would have been coaching if that's the case. Welch, you say best record since 1992 and 93. And Knicks owner says, let's restart. Hey, Welch, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Noble, you say Jay Wright not leaving Villanova. Yeah, I don't think he's leaving neither, Noble. I don't think he's leaving neither. So it ain't really. That's why I say, man, you could have gave your boy Tibbs, you could have gave him another year because it ain't like you got a lot of options out there for the coaching market, man. If for some reason you're not able to get Mike Malone, then you left with Darvin Ham, Mike Brown. Maybe you might try to get the assistant coach from OKC, Dave Bliss. They say he had a lot to do with getting that defense together for OKC. Maybe you might want to go with him. Johnny Bryant, you probably ain't gonna get him because they say he pretty much the finalist for the Phoenix Suns head coach job, so you probably ain't gonna get him. You got a couple of other guys out here. You got Jeff Van Gundy. I don't know if they might want an older coach or if they want a young-minded coach. But you got Chris Quinn, which he assistant coach over there with Miami Heat. You also got Sean Sweeney, he is assistant coach over there with the Dallas Mavericks. So, I mean, it ain't a whole lot of options out there, man. That's why I said you might should just stay put and just talk to the man and see if y'all can kind of get a better bench and talk to him about maybe being a little more creative on offense and see how it went, man. See how it went and try to get you some better role players on the bench and stuff and see how it went. Try to give it another shot, man. I mean, that's just me, man. That's just me. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. My Holy King, you say Billy Donovan is still in Chicago. Why? And John, you say I want Rondo to get in a head coaching role. Oh, hey, John, I think Rondo will be a great head coach. I think he'll be a great head coach because he's real smart, know the game, point guard. A lot of times coaches that be old point guards, them guys usually be make good coaches, man. So the point guard, he like the quarterback of the offense. He run the whole offense. He know what everybody doing, everything, man. Yeah, I like him too, Chuck. Yeah, Sam Cassell, give him a chance, see what he can do. Yes, sir. Get some new faces in there, man. Like I told y'all, most of the time the point guards who be head coaches, y'all just peep game, man. Guys that used to play when they be point guards, a lot of those guys be successful coaches, man. Because like I say, they got to know the game, man. They with the point guard. They got to know they know what everybody doing, just like a quarterback in football. They know what everybody doing. They be very smart guys, man. That's why I think a lot of them be successful. Let me see what you say. Hold on, let me see what you say, Welch. You say Jay Wright is in like an administrative role for Nova right now. And John, you say Bryant going to the Sun. Yeah, they say he the finalist for it, John. So that's probably out of the question too. That's probably out of the question too. Welch, you say most important free agent is Miles Turner. If he go to the Lakers, look out. Hey, Welch. Hey, I'm gonna definitely hope they get him, baby. I hope they get him. You know, it's been rumors about Miles Turner and the Lakers for about the past 2 years. So, Welch, as a Laker fan, I'm gonna definitely hope they get him, baby. That'd be on and popping if we get him. Sam, okay, Chuck, you said Sam Cassell. Holy King, you said I think when Chris Paul and Draymond Green retire, they would be good coaches. I'm gonna definitely think Chris Paul would. I think Draymond Green would. I don't know, like my Holy King. I don't know how Draymond would be as a head coach, but I'm gonna definitely think he would be good, like on the coaching staff, helping out. You know, as far as like on the defensive part, you know what I'm saying, helping the team get better with their defense, because you know that's what he's known for. You know what I'm saying? He's known for that. Chuck, you say except for Magic. yeah, your boy Magic Johnson. Snap Rap, you say if Tibbs available, they should fire Redick and hire him. Oh shit, you Snap Rap, you know they ain't finna get rid of Redick. They ain't finna. Snap Rap, they probably gonna get Redick at least 2 more years before they fire him. Now, if he don't do what they want him to do within the next 2 years, you already know your boy probably be out the door. Welch, you say Draymond could be a WWE coach for sure. Hey, Welch, yeah, we gonna put your boy Draymond on the football. He gonna be the he gonna be the linebacker coach. Yeah. We're gonna put your boy Draymond. He gonna be the linebacker coach for the Raiders. Raiders. We gonna put him linebacker coach for the Raiders. Yeah. He just gonna be like all right, they're gonna be like, all right, Draymond, what we do? What we doing next? They're gonna be like, oh, just knock hell out of somebody. They're gonna be here play every time. All right, coach, what we got on defense? Just knock hell out of somebody. Break. Nah, hey, my Holy King, yeah, he wouldn't go to the Lakers, man. Hey, that boy Tibbs go over there with the Lakers and he start running them boys in the ground. Them boys ain't getting no rest. Because you know that's the problem everybody got with Tibbs. He ain't doing no subs. He got about 6 or 7 people. He gonna run the hell out of them the whole game. Playing full court defense or the whole game, everything. Yes, sir, man. But hey, appreciate y'all coming through, man. Hey, like I say, if y'all enjoying the content, subscribe to the channel. Double tap the screen. Give your boy the likes, man. We got over 100 people in here, man. We only got 28 likes. Y'all do your boy a favor and double tap that screen for the likes, man. And subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content, man. If you can't double tap the screen and hit them 3 dots and get your boy the thumbs up, man. And like I tell everybody, y'all know we do the NBA, NFL, college football, and college basketball. And we will be doing boxing anytime it's a big boxing match. Y'all know I do the boxing matching, man. So, hey, like I say, y'all like to talk about all sports. Y'all subscribe to the channel. And we on it popping, baby. And like I always say, hey, we're gonna continue to do live game reaction. We've been doing it all through the playoffs. We're gonna continue to do it for the NBA finals. So y'all most definitely, hey, y'all subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell, and have your face in the goddamn place on Thursday night for the first game of the Pacers and OKC, and watch the Pacers steal the first game from OKC. And yes, y'all heard it. Y'all heard your boy Big Ty say it first. Your boy, the Pacers gonna steal game 1 in OKC. Y'all already know what I do. Hey, flip-flop, flip-flop, flip-flop. Like I always say, most definitely take advantage of flip-flopping. That way you're always on the winning team. That way you never lose. Take advantage. Hey, your homeboy might say, man, your old flip-flopping ass. You got that right. Hey, I'm on the winning side all the time, baby. Flip-flop, flip-flop. Yes, sir. I ain't got no commitment. The Lakers already on the fishing trip, baby. Lakers already been to the Bass Pro Shop. We already on the fishing trip. We on the popping, baby. So if for any reason the Pacers start losing, I will jump the fence and be like, yes, sir, let's go, OKC. Let's get it, man. Let me see. Welch, you say who gonna guard SGA for the Pacers? You say that's why I got OKC. Yeah, Welch. Hey, we go pick. Hey, Pacers gonna pick up a full court. They gonna steal the first game, Welch. They gonna steal it. And go in there, they gonna strong on them boys. They gonna strong on them just like that pastor. That preacher had done closed the doors on the church and wouldn't let nobody out. Say, now y'all gonna run them pockets and pay these tithes and offerings. Hey, what is the world coming to when you go to church and you get strong on by the preacher? Hey, boy, you go to church and get strong on. Hey, golly, I can't go nowhere. I can't go to church and have a good time. You go strong on me. Hey, put the chains on the doors. They used to call me Batman. Now they call me Crazy Joe. Oh, man. Let me see. Chuck, you say when Luka slammed down, he'll be driving to the basket like he used to. He's going to be a problem. Holy King, you say Pacers were the underdog the whole playoffs, and they won. Yeah, I got you. I got you, Holy King. I know what you were trying to say. Well, you say I'm from Indiana, so I won't complain if that happens. And Snap Rap, you say Hartenstein and check problem for Miles Turner defensively. Snap Rap, I'm gonna tell you right now. Hey, Hartenstein gonna have to come out that paint when he guarding Miles Turner. Y'all know Hartenstein was able to stay around that paint because Rudy Gobert don't leave the paint with Minnesota. When he play against Miles Turner, he got to bring his ass out that paint, Snap Rap, because if he don't, Miles Turner gonna shoot his ass to sleep. He gonna shoot them threes. He gonna shoot the mid-range. He gonna have to come out that paint and guard Miles Turner. 9 times out of 10, Snap Rap, check it's probably gonna be the matchup. Probably gonna be check and your boy Pascal Siakam. That's probably gonna be the matchup. Siakam and check, which I think that's gonna be a good matchup, y'all. I think they're gonna be a good matchup. My thing is with the Pacers, y'all, is your boy Halliburton most definitely got to try to get more involved, man. Because in the past couple of matchups that they done had, the OKC has held Halliburton to what, like I think like 10, 12 points in all 4 of those games. I don't think Halliburton got no more than like maybe 10 or 12 points in all 4 of those matchups. So your boy Dort, Lagoon Dort, most definitely done did a great job on Halliburton on defense. The time they done guarded, matched up against each other. So the Pacers most definitely gonna have to. Rick Carlisle gonna most definitely have to figure out a way to try to get your boy Halliburton more involved on offense. Whether he try to, if it was me, y'all, to try to get Dort off of me, well, he could try to get some more involved on offense and try to get Dort off of me instead of Halliburton bring the ball up. Let Nembhard or Naji Smith, what's his name? Naji Smith, let him bring the ball up. And let your boy Halliburton come up and set a screen. Do something different. Let him move without the ball. He already can shoot. Let him move out the ball. Let him come up and set the screen and get Dort off and make Dort have to switch. And let him screen and pop or pop and cut to the basket. So, just throwing it out there. They might do it. They might not. That's just my opinion. I might be wrong. I might be right, but I'm just throwing it out there. Holy, you say Miles Turner is athletic and shoot threes. They can't guard him. Yeah, he gonna be a problem. Holy King, because Hartenstein, he ain't gonna be able to just sit there in the paint and just get the rebounds like how he was doing against Minnesota. Because y'all know Rudy Gobert is not leaving the paint. Rudy Gobert, I don't even understand how Rudy Gobert got Defensive Player of the Year. The man can't guard nobody outside the paint. If he ain't right, hey, Rudy Gobert just like little kids in park recreation when they the tallest one on the team. They get right there by the basket, you pass them the ball, and they basically just turn around and shoot it up off the backboard or just shoot it in. That's your boy Rudy Gobert in the NBA. Trash. Boy, ain't got no mid-range. He ain't got nothing, man. Ain't no way that man supposed to be getting no Defensive Player of the Year. He can't guard nobody outside the paint. Get out of here, man. What up with your grasshopper, man? You say goodbye, Tibbs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Yes, sir. Got that Uber waiting on the grasshopper. Grasshopper, you know what I always say. Matter of fact, we ain't gonna get him no Uber grasshopper. We're gonna get him a Greyhound ticket. We're gonna get him a Greyhound ticket. And he an older guy, so most of the older guys, they're gonna go down to Florida for vacation and retirement. So we're gonna get him a Greyhound bus ticket down to Florida. Matter of fact, we're gonna get them all the way down to Miami, Florida. They're gonna have 200 and 87 stops before he get down there to Florida. By the time he get down there to Florida, hey, Tibbs gonna be 78 years old. By the time he get down, they're gonna be about 1,000 stops. We're gonna sit him on Greyhound all the way, baby, all the way. What you say, Siakam might drop 50 on check? Yeah, I'm telling y'all, man, it's a couple of good matchups that go in the Pacers' favor, y'all. It's a couple of matchups that go in the Pacers' favor. I think Pascal is a good matchup against Check, and I think Miles Turner is a good matchup against Hartenstein. I think those are two matchups they could take advantage of. Also, y'all know the Pacers, they get up and down the floor, man. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the Pacers are like one of the fastest teams as far as getting up and down the floor in transition, man. So that's going to be another thing, man. OKC, they got to get their butt back on defense. As a matter of fact, OKC ain't played no team in this playoffs to get up and down the floor like the Pacers. And if you look at it on the opposite side, OKC like to get up and down the floor too, y'all. So I think, like I said, it's going to be a good matchup. I really think it's going to be a good matchup for sure, y'all. It's going to be better than what people think, man. I think it's going to be entertaining too, my Holy King. I think it's going to be entertaining too, man. It's going to be way better than what people putting it up to be. You know, you got people out here talking about it's going to be a sweep or it's going to be in 5 games. Now, it's going to go 6 or 7 games, y'all. I would not be surprised if it goes 7 games. I'm being honest with y'all. I think the Pacers are going to be a better matchup than what people think. And like I say, what I've been saying the whole playoffs, I would love to see somebody pick up your boy SGA full court. And y'all know the Pacers, they known for doing that. They're going to pick them up full court. And that's going to slow them down. That's going to slow them down a little bit as far as getting back down the court. Hey, and then when he get down court, hey, sometimes he get down the court, trap his ass. Make him have to, hey, make him give up that ball, man. Hey, see what they do when you take the ball out of SGA hands. Ain't nobody really played them like that. Take the ball out of SGA hands. Let's see what they do then. Let that man come down here and just kill you for 30 points every game. I ain't doing that. That's just me. Now, if they beat me with them other guys, I'll live and die with it. But SGA ain't finna beat me. I tell you that. He ain't finna put up no 30. He might now he the MVP now. He gonna get his buckets. But if he get 30 points on my team, I guarantee he gonna be like, boy, I got them 30 points, but I had to work for every shot. Them boy made me guard on defense. They made me play both ends of the floor, and they picked me up full court. But they made me work for all of that. That's what he gonna say after the game. Yeah, I got 30. Them boy made me work for that. Believe that. Believe that. But here we go, man. Give me 1 second, man. I'm gonna finish playing the video, man. I just want to make my little comments off of that right quick, man. Like I say, I appreciate y'all coming in here, kicking it with your boy tonight. Give me 1 second.
Of recipe here. Our Kendrick Perkins is here as well. I know, Perk, that you have a reaction to this.
Sinead, no. Tibbs didn't deserve to lose his damn job. We're not going to do this. And Malika, you remember our production call that we had after game 2? And you remember I said
all blur together,
we had a lot, but after game 2, when Karl Anthony Towns was benched, I told y'all on the production call, I said if they lose this series, it may cause Tom Thibodeau to lose his job, right, because of the game 2 and the benching of Karl Anthony Towns, because of the relationship that Karl Anthony Towns have with Leon Rose and Worldwide West that goes all the way back to the Kentucky days. Here's my problem with the firing, right? What was Tom Thibodeau supposed to do? Karl Anthony Towns, he started off the series, bro. He put you in the pick and roll. He switched it. You were getting cooked in the switch. So he tried to make an adjustment, and he tried to challenge the guards to fight over the screens a little bit harder and put you in the drop coverage. You was getting cooked in that as well. You wasn't getting back in transition. Jalen Brunson, outside of game 5, what was it, 68% of the time, he was getting scored on. So I'm looking at it and I'm saying to myself, what was Tom Thibodeau supposed to do at that moment? Right? When your two guys physically don't have it, right? They don't have it. They don't have the athleticism to keep up with the paces.
Perk, what I'm trying to illustrate, this is something that you and I both know. Players are the last to go. And when you're in a situation where there's a lot of pressure, there's going to be decisions being made on tinkering around with the players. But we do know that before the blame goes to someone who you voted as all NBA in Karl Anthony Towns, players are typically the last to go. It's typically the coach. Or even, you see there's a lot of pressure even on the GM in this situation for going all in and getting Mikal Bridges. Yeah.
And Shanae, I'm glad you brought up that point because it leads me to this point. Look at the two teams that are in the championship right now that are playing for the NBA championship, right? The Indiana Pacers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Both of those organizations are ran by not the players, but the general managers. That's the problem. See, when the players try to take control and try to dictate.
What up with your Paul, man? Appreciate you coming through. What up with your Paul?
Stuff, it usually don't go right. Like those days are over when it comes down to players having say-so and picking who they want.
Right.
We're looking at the Phoenix situation right now. They done fired 2 head coaches in the last 2 years. Championship head coaches.
Perk, you seem real fired up about this. One thing that does make the New York Knicks a little bit of an interesting case study in all of this is they made an enormous trade right before the season. And bringing in Karl Anthony Towns is a huge, when we talked about trading offense for defense, that's what the New York Knicks did in a lot of ways, and that came to fruition. I know the odds had them second, third at getting out of the Eastern Conference before the season, but that's because people love New York. It doesn't necessarily reflect how most people in NBA circles thought of them. I think, Andrea, this is a successful season for New York. But again, now the landscape, people are looking around and seeing that the Eastern Conference, they believe, is wide open.
Yeah, but that's the thing is the Knicks were already so close this season. They were so close. And Tom Thibodeau now could, if he wasn't just fired, could have a second season to figure out Karl Anthony Towns, to massage that relationship if there is something going on, to try and figure out that relationship. What is Tom Thibodeau known for? His defensive schemes. So his defense struggled this season. Give him a second season to figure it out and figure out how to make Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson work on that end of the floor.
So you seem to think he should have had another year.
Yes.
Perk is saying that no way, that shouldn't.
All right, so y'all see this right here, man. Y'all see the screen. I just wanted to pause this right quick just to show y'all. The man had 4 out of 5 winning seasons. As y'all see, 2021 at the bottom, he went 41 and 31. And a matter of fact, y'all, his first year, he coached for the Knicks, man. He won Coach of the Year. He won Coach of the Year, Head Coach of the Year. That first year he played, which they lost in the first round. 2021-22 season, they didn't make the playoffs. 22-23, they lost in the conference finals, they went 47 and 35. And matter of fact, they lost to the Heat. And then in 23-24, they won 50 and 32. They lost to the Pacers in the second round. And then, of course, this year they lost to the Pacers again. But y'all see he had 4 out of 5 winning seasons. Just wanted to show y'all that right quick, though.
Have happened. It's come to fruition that he is out. What should the Knicks be looking for in their next coach?
This, to me, was an issue, a failure of personnel. And I think we're going to come back and look at the Knicks and saying, I believe it was 5 picks to get Bridges. Now you make a lot of assets to try to.
And everyone's under contract. When you're looking at OG, Cat, Brunson, their core, their starters, they are locked in.
Exactly.
What up with you, Tremaine J, man? Appreciate you coming through. You say he got out-coached this year. Yeah, I think it was a little combination of everything, Tremaine, man. Appreciate you coming through, brother.
And on paper, this is a team that does have a lot of potential. Like we look at OG Anunoby as someone who is an elite defender. The list goes on and on. There's chemistry there. There's synergy there from Nova in the past. But the issue is based off of Coach Tibbs' style, they built a team around offense. And I think that's why he was under the pressure cooker to see if he could meet his players whom he had no control of because they made those decisions.
So Kendrick Perkins, what do they need? Who do they need? We've said experience, maybe someone who is offensively minded. I'm thinking about someone we just had on our set recently and maybe, I don't know, a Michael Malone. Perk, who are you looking at that would be the right voice? Because that's what the phrasing is from Leon Rose here. We need a different voice in our locker room. Who is that voice for New York?
I don't know. I mean, it might have to be Michael Malone. I mean, when you talk about championship experience, what other coaches out there, right? Like Michael Malone, he could go in, again, he's from the New York area. Right, like born and raised, went to high school right down the street from where Kyrie Irving grew up. Yeah, I know my history a little bit down there in New York, but what I'm saying is, again, we go back to the point of I don't know who they're going to hire. I think Michael Malone right now is probably the best fit if they're trying to win now because he is the championship level coach, right? He did max out Jokic to get an NBA championship defensively, so he does have what it takes. But I'm looking at OG Anunoby, and I'm looking at a Mikal Bridges, and I'm sorry, Malik, I'm just going back to Shanae's point.
Go ahead.
They supposed to be stoppers. Drea, Malika, Shanae, Pascal Siakam won Conference Player MVP. Like, what was OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges did? That wasn't on tips. A lot of his baskets came in isolation and in transition. OG Anunoby's supposed to be one of the best 3-and-D guys in the entire NBA. They paid him over $200 million, not just for his offense, but what he brings his versatility on the defensive side of things. I'm not happy today.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that part.
I don't feel like Tibbs should have lost his job.
Okay, and that is perfectly valid to get a little bit of an explanation as to why. We've sort of been pontificating on what we think was the reasoning behind this, but let's bring in the man that broke the news, our Shams Charania. Shams, what more can you tell us about the Knicks' decision-making to fire Tom Thibodeau here?
Malika, James Dolan, the Knicks owner, and Leon Rose, the team president, they believed today and landed on the conclusion today that this team needs a new voice to take the next step to try to win a championship. Clearly, they believed that Tom Thibodeau was not going to be the guy for them to win a championship. And that's been the goal. When you make acquisitions like Leon Rose has made over the last year and a half, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, Karl Anthony Towns, you already have Jalen Brunson. You have a payroll that's getting higher and higher. And if this is the iteration of the team you want to move forward with, they felt like clearly there was something that just was not going to work moving forward. And Tom Thibodeau, 4 of 5 years that he spent there, they were a playoff team. You think about back-to-back 50-win seasons, the amount of success he had in his 5 years as head coach. Pat Riley, who else can you really think about in that same tone when you think about the last 30, 40 years in Knicks history? He had a very successful run, but they feel like they need a new voice in New York that can allow this team to win a championship. And we'll see here over the next few days and weeks who that could be.
All right, so over the next couple of days, the next couple of weeks, that's when the New York Knicks are going to be turning their attention to who could be the next voice, the next steward of this franchise. Because, Shams, we've been talking about this feeling like the Eastern Conference is more wide open than it has been potentially in years past. Not a lot of people saw the Indiana Pacers being the team to come out and represent the East. Let's just all take a look together at the statement that the New York Knicks made here on the firing of James Dolan. I know that the print is fine, so let's all get our glasses out here together. But they said this, right? Our organization singularly focused on winning a championship for our fans. This pursuit, it led us to this difficult decision to inform Tom Thibodeau that we've decided to move on in another direction. They then thanked Tom Thibodeau, leading us with class and professionalism for the past 5 seasons, but also to tremendous success on the court with 4 playoff berths and 4 playoff series victories. But ultimately, we feel that this is a decision that's best for our organization moving forward. Tom will always be a part of our Knicks family, and we truly wish him nothing but the best in the future here, Shanae.
Look, I feel like it's hard to have it both ways because over the course of the regular season, we hear so many people, fans, people on this network lament the fact that they play their guys too much or they ride them too much, and then you don't have a bench that's developed, right?
He adjusted that a little bit in the Pacers series.
Exactly. But then these things have consequences when you fall short, and now you're looking at someone potentially having the blame for maybe not dealing with the players being ready in the moments that you need to, or the defenders stepping up in these moments. So it's hard to weigh these things because these actions do have consequences, even though to me it feels unfair because he can only coach the players in front of him, and they have oscillated toward a different style, which is offense, even though his nature is defense.
Well, my thing, though, is he did adjust using his bench more in the Pacers series. So why not give him an opportunity?
But was it too late is the question.
But too late is still an adjustment to make the adjustment earlier next season. Like maybe that's something he could implement next season. Like it should be added in that statement. We know that we only gave him 1 year with a brand new group to figure this out, but a year is all that he had. Because to me, a year is not long enough to figure out an entirely new group.
Perk may agree because I see him shaking his head here.
How dare you? How dare you, if you're the Knicks, to blame Tom Thibodeau? How dare you? Like, we blaming Tom Thibodeau for that collapse that they had in game 1 when the guys on the floor took their foot off the gas when they blew a 20-point lead at home in the Eastern Conference Finals? Are we blaming Tibbs for that? Are we going to blame Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns and the guys that contributed to the Pacers coming back and beating them in game 1? That's who we need to blame. See, it's hard, right? You have Rick Brunson that's on the bench, who's Jalen Brunson's dad, and I'm taking nothing from Rick Brunson. I love him to death, but I got to call it like it is. You have Jalen Brunson, who is dribbling the oxygen out of the damn basketball on the floor. The Knicks are getting their offense set with 15, 16 to go on the damn shot clock. No one else is getting involved. Karl Anthony Towns ain't really touching the ball in the first quarter, but it's Tibbs' fault.
I just want to pause that right quick. Hey, that's the same thing I was saying earlier, y'all. I told y'all, Jalen Brunson, he dominate the ball so much, man. That a lot of times your boy Karl Anthony Towns don't even get involved in the game till the halfway through the fourth quarter, man. Because your boy Jalen Brunson be out there wheeling like hell, man. Your boy got straight tunnel vision out there. Your boy about bad as how Kobe used to be with the Lakers. Hey, y'all know Kobe Kobe get tunnel vision. He ain't looking at nobody. Y'all heard what Shaq said. Hey, you know what Shaq told? Hey, Shaq said he went to Kobe and told him, hey, the guys say, you need to pass the ball a little bit. They say, ain't no iron team. What Shaq say Kobe told him? Hey, but it's an ME in that motherfucker. That's what your boy Jalen Brunson be out there doing. Just straight tunnel vision. Hey, your boy shooting every shot. But here we go, man. I just wanted to throw that out there, man, because I was saying that same thing earlier. Jalen Brunson dominate the ball so much, man, and they don't really move without the ball, man. So they most definitely, whoever the new head coach, man, they got to get somebody that get them to move a little bit more without the ball, man, and, you know, try to run an offense where Jalen Brunson ain't dominating the ball like that so much, man, for sure, man. What up with you? What's your name? The Manners. Appreciate you coming through, man. Nathan, you say Mark Jackson is the perfect head coach for New York. Paul, you say Big Purdy is right. Yeah, you're right, Paul. That's what I be saying, man. That's what I be saying. Hey, it's more good with Thibodeau than it is bad, y'all. The bad thing what everybody say about Thibodeau is the fact that he run his players in the ground. He don't really go into the bench like that. The second bad thing they say about Thibodeau is sometimes he don't be that creative on offense. Besides that, everything else they say about Thibodeau, I mean, he always pretty much have a winning team. You know what I'm saying? He a pretty good coach. I mean, he won 4 out of the 5 years. I say you could have gave the man another year. Hey, sit down with him and talk to him. Hey, we got to get some more players in here. You're going to have to do a better job of using your bench. We're going to get you the bench players, but we need you to do a better job of using your bench and be a little more creative on offense. Guys move without the ball. Don't let Jalen Brunson dominate the ball. Get Karl Anthony Towns more involved early in the game instead of late in the game. Stuff like that, you can sit down and talk man to man and get that stuff straightened out and see how it go after you have the talk. Now you go through that season and your boy say, hey, I don't give a shit what he said. I'm gonna do what I've been doing. If you do that, then hey, yeah, it's time for you to go, baby. We're gonna go and get you up out the door. But I think, you know, he done won 4 out of the 5 years. Get a man one more shot, man. Hey, y'all know what I call him, the Penguin, baby. Your boy Tom Thibodeau, aka the Penguin. Your boy just like the Penguin off of Batman. The Penguin out there, man. But appreciate all y'all coming through, kicking it with me, man. Y'all give me 1 second, man. I just wanted to say my little piece on that little part right there. But here we go, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, kicking it with me. Y'all make sure y'all double tap that screen for the like, man. And if you're enjoying the content, if you're new in here, hey, we do the NBA, NFL, college football, and college basketball, baby. Anytime it's a big boxing match, we do that too. And I'll begin a little bit more into the WNBA and my baseball fans once the NBA finals is over, up until football season start. But hey, like I tell everybody, if you like to talk a little bit about everything like I do, subscribe and double tap the screen for the Lizites. And turn your notification bell on, baby. We will be in here Thursday night for live game reaction for the NBA Finals. I will be doing the NBA Finals all through the whole series, baby. Live game reaction is going to be on and popping. Let's get it, man.
I can't
But
ride
someone
with
always
that, y'all.
falls
I'm
on the
sorry.
sword,
I
and
can't
it's
ride with that.
unfortunate. We know this. It tends to be coaches.
Our Bobby Marks just put on social media a really interesting quote from James Dolan. He was on the Roommates podcast in March of 2025, and this is what he said. Dolan said, there were many times when we've sort of reached for that shiny, sparkly object. Maybe this is what we need, especially when things aren't going well. Let's bring in this guy. Maybe he'll turn it around. Sometimes it's players. Sometimes it's a coach. And then he continues. He said, what I've learned over time is it doesn't work. It really doesn't. You have to build the fundamentals, the basics. You've got to build a team. You've got to build an organization. There is no waving a magic wand over a team and all of a sudden it makes a great team. That doesn't happen. This feels closer to a magic wand.
You got to practice what you preach, though. It's the hardest thing to do. But what we've seen is that the pressure.
I have to go back to the circumstance. It feels like this is a circumstance where, again, right or wrong, teams are looking around right now and saying, if the Pacers can do it, we can too. And the New York Knicks felt like they were this close. It was all in the margins. What margins can they adjust? We're going to have the rest of the show to talk about it. This is why we do it. The NBA Finals are just 2 days away, and the best team in the NBA all season long, the Oklahoma City Thunder, facing off against a somewhat of a surprise Pacers team that really rounded into form later in the season. But what's so cool about this Finals is we're sure to get some new energy in the mix, right? For the first time in NBA history, there will be 7 different champions in a 7-year span. And the Indiana Pacers, they haven't won a championship since their ABA days. But on the flip side, Oklahoma City, they won 1 NBA title, but it was as the Seattle Supersonics. That was in 1979. This is the second NBA Finals all time. Both participants, Shanae, they are on a 40-year drought. So I love that we're going to get a city rewarded like that. What is the matchup, though, that you're going to be watching?
Let's do this with me. It's the point guard matchup. You know, I love the Spider-Man meme because these two guys do it in different ways, but they are both equally dominant. If you think about Tyrese Halliburton, what he's done, going from being voted overrated to now making the NBA Finals, he makes his teammates better and is also capable of hitting those dagger threes or layups to clinch victories. And of course, we've got SGA, who has the opportunity to join a very exclusive club. You know, NBA scoring title at 32 points per game, but then also you think about it, winning a championship, that's in the category of Michael Jordan. That's in Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, like Shaquille O'Neal. So he could really enter, I know you like to call it this, but truly the superstar status, SGA.
And that would be warranted. That would be actual superstar status. Shanae knows what it takes to be superstar status. 2 elite point guards, and we actually have a graphic exactly to Shanae's point here, because when you look at guys who've won the scoring title, the MVP, and the title in a single season, this is the company here that SGA could be joining. Shaq, Michael Jordan, he did it 4 times, of course, and then Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he is right there, Andrea.
And to me, what Shai does that is so different and so special is how he is always under control, slowing down, speeding up. He's so poised. He never looks sped up. He only speeds up when he wants to speed up. But the way that he keeps defenders off balance, the way that he has the ball in his hands, and he is completely under control, even in the playoffs, even when the game is on the line, even when he's not hitting shots at a high clip, he stays under control. He stays poised. There is more pressure on him than ever to join that elite group that we just saw. And I guarantee in this playoff run, he'll stay consistent, he'll stay poised and under control. That is the most remarkable thing about SGA.
I don't know that I've ever seen a player that's just cooler with that pressure mounting than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. But I know for me, when I am in the midst of maybe stepping onto a big stage or taking on a big assignment, I need a pep talk. I need a pep talk from someone who has been there before. I find that useful. And Perk, you have been to the NBA Finals 5 times. You've played on that stage 4. Give us a pep talk. Set us the stage for us heading into these finals.
Here it is, Indiana, OKC, congratulations. You made it to the promised land. You made it to Disney World, but don't get mesmerized. Don't get mesmerized by Magic Mountain. Don't get mesmerized by the corn dogs and funnel cakes. Don't get mesmerized by the White Castle and the parade.
Hey.
Damn it, you're here to play basketball. Remember that. I know it's going to be a lot of media. I know the stage of the NBA Finals. You're the only 2 teams that's still playing. But it's still got to be one between the lines. And the team that doesn't get caught in being on this stage is the team that's going to come out victorious. So as you walk into that arena on Thursday night, remember, as all the cameras are on you watching you got to remember that you're here to play basketball and keep the main thing the main thing.
Well, it's my challenge every time I'm on set with these two. I can't be caught watching, right? I can't be caught watching greatness. You have to just experience it, be in, read, and react. Sinead, when you're looking at these finals, what is it going to come down to?
The team that will emerge number one will have the best number two. Or consistent number two option. I'm looking at J-Dub, who really has grown in real time. I'm looking at Pascal Siakam, the reigning Eastern Conference Finals MVP, because we know what SGA and Halliburton, what they're going to produce. They're going to make their teammates better. They're going to lead by example. They're going to compete at the highest levels. But the separator here is the growth that we've seen from both of these guys. Pascal has won a championship before. Now he's going to have a tall task going up against the front line, the double big lineup, of the Thunder. But on the other side, J-Dub, there were some questions, especially in the Denver Nuggets series. Yeah. How was he going to respond? Well, he responded versus the T-Wolves, shooting like 40+% from three and becoming that all-star that he was named this year. The number two will dictate who's number one.
Listen, while you're singling out individual players, Sinead, it's not 2 against 2. It's not 1 against 1. It's 5 on 5. So to me, shot selection and offensive efficiency from the team. That's going to be the team that wins. Because when you look at these two teams, the Pacers, best offense in the NBA this postseason. The Thunder, best defense in the NBA this postseason. When it comes down to shot selection on both sides, particularly the Pacers, though, are they going to get the shots that they want off of a paint touch, drive, kick, one more pass, those wide open threes? Can they knock those down? Are the wide open threes the ones that the Thunder want them to take? Or are they the shots that they want to take? Controlling their shot selection on both sides. Because think about the Thunder. Their offense isn't always on point.
Hey, one quick thing I want to go into with this matchup right here, y'all. Let me see what you say before I say this. Chuck, you say, yeah, she's I hear you, Chuck. The manners, you say, I don't understand why Tibbs got when they managed to get to the playoffs. Real spill, what up with your brother? You say the glazing is crazy. Jocelyn, you say you say Malika, you say she makes you bad. I hear you, Jocelyn. But yeah, man, that's one thing I want to talk about, the little subject that they talking about as far as with the shooting, y'all. That is a situation with the matchup. Yoda, you say Malika fine. I hear you, Yoda. That's easy. Say she's looking good. But that's a matchup that the Pacers can take advantage of, y'all. Like I told y'all before, if y'all didn't hear me when I was on here the other day, I found out a weakness with the Thunder defense, y'all. Which I didn't really think they had a defense, but I mean a weakness in their defense. But I found out a weakness in their defense that I didn't know. And then once I found it out, I thought about everybody who they don't play, and ain't nobody. What I wish the Knicks Tri-State. I thought about everybody who they don't play, man, and ain't nobody really played them like that. I mean, ain't nobody made the shots consistently, y'all. And once again, I'm gonna tell y'all, for everybody who didn't hear me say this the other day. One thing I found about that the Thunder's weakness in their defense, they allowed the third most 3-point shots in the regular season. They are doing the same thing in the playoffs, y'all. They have been able to get away with it because they beat the hell out of Memphis. Denver, they couldn't make 3-point shots consistently. Minnesota didn't make 3-point shots consistently. OKC loves to play inside out, y'all. Even though they got a great defensive team, they live and die. They're gonna let you shoot those 3-pointers. And one great thing that JJ Redick said with the Lakers this year was a lot of teams like to shoot the 3-pointers, but a lot of teams don't make them consistently. A lot of teams don't make them consistently, and that's the thing that the Pacers could take advantage of with OKC. And make them have to come out and guard the perimeter like they're supposed to. If the Pacers can make those 3-point shots consistently, which y'all know everybody on the floor from the Pacers can shoot the 3. Miles Turner, Pascal Siakam, Nas, I guess his name Nas Smith or Nazi Smith. Then you also got Nembhard and you got Halliburton. If those guys can make the 3-point shot consistently, they are going to get those shots. And that's going to make OKC to have to make an adjustment. They have to come out and guard the perimeter. When they do that, that's going to open up the paint where now you can drive to the basket and start getting shots attacking the basket. But see, ain't nobody really made OKC have to adjust their defense because ain't nobody made the three-point shot consistently. So I just wanted to throw that out there at y'all because that's something that I found out that I didn't know, that OKC had a weakness, and that weakness is they give up the most. They gave up the third most three-point shots in the league, and they giving up a lot of them in the playoffs, but ain't nobody making them consistently. And I'm gonna tell y'all the attempts per game that the Timberwolves shoot during the playoffs. Aaron Nesmith, he's shot, and this is per game, y'all. He's averaging 5.4 three-point shots a game. He's making them at 50%. Andrew Nembhard, he's averaging 3.8 three-point shots a game. He's making them at 48%. Pascal Siakam, he's shooting 3.4 three-point attempts a game. He's making them at 46%. Miles Turner, averaging 3.9 three-point shots a game. He's averaging 40%. Tyrese Halliburton, he's shooting 7.7 three-point shots a game. He's averaging right around about 33%. So that's the thing, like I say. And also, y'all, the Pacers, they like to get up and down the floor, y'all. Y'all know I be calling that AAU basketball when you get the rebound and you be running. Yeah, you know the Pacers, they like one of the fastest teams as far as getting up down the floor in transition. So I think it's gonna be a great matchup, man. And like I said before, I think it's gonna be way better than what a lot of people think, man. I really do. I think a situation that the Pacers can take advantage of is Miles Turner against Hartenstein and Pascal Siakam against your boy Chet Holmgren. I think those are going to be two great matchups. And I think it's also going to be good that the Pacers going to pick up your boy SGA full court on the defense. I think this is going to be a game where I think that they're going to play a little bit better defense on your boy SGA. And it's going to be interesting to see how they do with the calls, y'all. Because one thing I've been seeing during these playoffs, man, you talking about, hey, it be certain times. Now, it be certain time the referee let them play. And then it be certain time, boy, they be giving your boy SGA calls. I'll be like, man, they be giving your boy calls. Your boy be driving and fall to the floor. That boy get a foul. Hey, don't let him fall to the floor. Whether it's his fault, hey, most of the times he fall to the floor, it be his fault. And your boy gonna get the call, believe that. So y'all know I call him the flip-flopper. Your boy be flopping out there. Most definitely. Your boy be flip-flopping like IHOP pancakes out there. Your boy SGA be out there flopping, boy. Your boy be getting them called, man. So it'll be interesting to see how the refs ref the game, man. If they gonna let these boys play, or they gonna be getting SGA them little petty call, because you know the Pacers, they like to play aggressive on defense, man. You see how at certain points of the series against the Knicks, especially that last game, man, they were playing your boy Jalen Brunson pretty tough on defense, man. So we'll see how the refs do, man. If he gonna let them play, or if he gonna get SGA all them damn petty calls he could be getting sometime. But I think it's gonna be a great series, man. Interesting series for sure, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the link in the chat, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Manners. Yes, sir. Your boy be out there flip flopping like IHOP pancakes out there, baby. Flip flop, flip flop. Yes, sir. Big flip flop out there, baby. Hey, the Manners. If you ain't came in here for one of my live game reactions, but I got names for just about everybody. I call SGA he is the flip flopper, and you know your boy Chet Holmgren. Y'all know I call him AKA the Slender Man, because your boy weigh about a good 103 pounds, soaking wet. Y'all already know I call Alex Caruso roll-on deodorant, because if he didn't have on that headband, I wouldn't call him that. He'd just have a straight bald head. But because he got on that headband, your boy head a little straight like that roll-on deodorant with the round top that your mama used to wear back in the day when she rolled that top off. And then you got the little top part of the roll-on deodorant. Your boy Alex Caruso head look exactly like the roll-on deodorant, baby. Yes, sir. But it's gonna be a great series, man, for sure, man. It's gonna be a good one. Good one. And like I say, it's gonna be an interesting matchup with your boy Halliburton and Lagoon Dort, man. You know, Dort, like I said, the 4 matchup they don't play, man. Your boy Dort done locked Halliburton down, man. They don't play good defense on him. Like I said, I think if I'm not mistaken, he haven't had a game against them where he got over 12. I think in most of the games he played, I think he only got like anywhere between 10, 12 points. And he only done shot like one shooting. He only done had like one shooting foul out of the 4 matchups in the past 2 years. So that lets you know not Halliburton, but Dort, Caruso, Case and Wallace, those guys doing a great job on defense, and they not fouling them. So like I said, it'll be very interesting to see if your boy Rick Carlisle try to figure out ways to get Halliburton, open, and see if Halliburton going to be more aggressive, or is he going to be passive because they playing tight defense on him. So going to be real interesting, man. Real interesting. I think it's, like I say, I don't think it's going to be like a lot of people say it's going to be a 4-game sweep or a 5-game gentleman sweep. I think it's going to go at least 6. I think it's going to go no less than 6. No less. But I would not be surprised if it mess around and go 7 games, y'all. I will not. Because I think the Pacers, it's going to be a good matchup because you got a top offensive team going against a top defensive team. And OKC, I think they're 3rd on defense in the playoffs. They're number 1 on defense, and if I'm not mistaken, I think they're 3rd on offense in the playoffs. The Pacers are number 2 on offense in the playoffs, and I think they're number 9 or something like that on defense. But it's gonna be a very, very good game, man. Like I say, the last time you had a meeting in the NBA Finals where you had two of the top teams on the opposite side of the ball, y'all, where they played against each other as far as what they're ranked on offense and defense. The last matchup you had was in 2022 when Golden State Warriors had the number 1 offense, and they went against the Boston Celtics where they had the number 2 offense. So that was the last time we had a matchup like what we're going to have now, where we got 2 of the top offensive defensive teams playing against each other in the finals. Like I say, OKC got the number 1 defense, and the Pacers have the number 2 offense in the playoffs. And like I told you, I was right. The Pacers defense is number 9 in the playoffs, and OKC's offense is number 3 in the playoffs. So OKC, they're in the top 3 in offense and in damn defense. So, but it's gonna be a good matchup, man. For sure. Through these playoffs, SGA, he been balling, man. He been balling. Like I said, he been doing a lot of stuff what he want to do on offense. So, hey, like I say, and I'm gonna say it one more time, I would love to see the Pacers make him defend on the defensive end, man. Attack his ass, make him play defense. Let's see if we might get his ass in some foul trouble. Attack his ass. Don't let him just go down there and guard your weakest person and he down there cruising. Then he get the ball on offense and just come down and just destroy your ass with the mid-range and attacking the basket. No, I ain't letting him do that. No. I ain't letting him do that. But hey man, I'm gonna put the link in the chat, man. Anybody want to come up here and holler at me? Y'all come up here and holler at me, man. Y'all hit that link. You come up here and holler at me, man. Y'all let me know if y'all how y'all feel about the situation with Tibbs. If y'all feel like he needed to be fired, or y'all feel like how I feel, they could have gave him one more year and try to improve the bench, and maybe he do a little better on offense as far as with the movement on the ball and getting Karl Anthony Towns more involved in the game early instead of late in the game. You know what I'm saying? Also, y'all want to, if whatever else y'all want to talk about, y'all want to talk about the OKC Pacers matchup, we can talk about that. Y'all want to talk about what you think Dallas might do with that number 1 pick? If they're going to get your boy Cooper Flag, or if they might trade and get somebody. Hey, it's a lot of stuff we can talk about. So y'all, if y'all want to, just come up here and holler at your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all think Kevin Durant going to go in the offseason? Y'all think he might go to Houston? You know, Houston got the picks and the players to try to get him. Because that, hey, and I'll tell y'all one thing, man. Speaking of Kevin Durant with Phoenix, man. I'll tell y'all what, man. Phoenix, I know they got to be kicking themselves in the butt right now, man, because Phoenix had them a team where they were winning games. They were in the playoffs. They had a great coach. They had a good young team, man. A good young team. they should have split that team up, man. They had a good young team before they got Kevin Durant. They should have just kept that team together, and all you had to do was just add to it. Add to it, man. But they split that team up and went for and tried to go for Durant and go for offense, and that team ain't been right since, man. That's why I say sometimes, man, if you winning, see, sometimes, and you see that in sports, and you see that with normal people in everyday life, man. A lot of people and a lot of these owners or whatever, they be wanting stuff fast, man. Sometimes when you winning, sometimes just add to the team, man. You might not win it that year, you might not win it in 2-3 years, but if you continue to get in the playoff, one of them years, you're gonna get over the hump and get into the NBA finals, man. If you just keep adding to your team. See, some of these damn owners and stuff, they be impatient, man. You go 1 or 2 times, that thing, you know, they just want to just break up the whole team, man, and bring somebody else in there, and then it don't damn work. So that's my thing, man. Sometimes you gotta be a little patient, man. You ain't gonna get nothing overnight. You gotta work for it, baby. You gotta work for it. Ain't nothing coming overnight. Hey, a dude told me one time, a dog that shit fast don't shit long, baby. Hey, ask me, have I ever heard anybody say that again? Never, ever. Never. I ain't never heard nobody say that but that one person ever in my life. They said, just always remember, a dog that shit fast don't shit long. Say it's always better if you get it the right way, not the fast way. All right, then, player. All right, then, player. Paul, you say Dart is going to shut down Halliburton like he did in the regular season. You say they get too greedy, in my opinion. Yeah, they do, Paul. They do. And don't be patient, man. Don't be patient, man. Same thing might happen with the Knicks, Paul. I think the Knicks don't need to split their team up. Paul, what's your name? The Manners. The Knicks don't need to split their team up. I know they talking about, you know, trade rumors and stuff like that, but they don't really need to split their team up, y'all. I think if they get the right coach and add a couple of role players on their team, I think the Knicks can they can get right back in there, man. You got a good nucleus. Just add to the team, man. Add to the team. You know, see what your weakness is. Add to the team. Get you know what? If you ask me, I think they should try to get Mike Malone. I think that should be the first priority. Try to get Mike Malone. I ain't looking at none of them other coaches. I'm trying to get Mike Malone. The guy done won championships. When he was with Denver always was in the playoffs every year, consistent. I mean, I know they had the Joker, but I mean, but he a good coach, man. He a good coach for sure, man. So, you know, and when he was with Denver always had a good overall team. They always had a good bench. They played good defense. I think if he came to the Knicks, he most definitely would get the Knicks that good bench that they need and have them play better defense, man. Because right now, like I said before, Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson is a liability on defense, man, especially Jalen Brunson. The Pacers started attacking him, man, and that was a problem. Your boy Jalen Brunson, hey, your boy is a ball on offense, but on defense, he is a liability, man. And y'all seen a couple of games, I think it was like 1 or 2 games, he got in foul trouble because they was attacking his ass. And so that's just my opinion when it come down to the Knicks and some of these teams, man. I'm as a Lakers fan, I'm ready to see who they might try to get as a big man. As a Lakers fan, we got to improve our bench, and we need to try at least 2 big men. At least 2 big men. Got to, man. Let me see, Nathan. You say Big Purdy always looking like he holding in. I hear you, Nathan, man. David Romo, what up with you, man? You say you know why they fired Tim Thibodeau. Hey, David, the only thing that I don't heard is probably the same thing you heard, David. The only thing I heard is the main 2 things that I heard was the fact that he pretty much run his guys in the ground as far as not really using the bench. And they say he really not that creative on offense. So, I mean, those are the two things that I heard, David, which I think is fixable. I mean, if you go into the offense, go into the off season, I'm sorry, try to get better role players so you can have a better bench. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if him and general manager would have got together, general manager would have told or the owner, hey, we want you to do a better job of using your bench so you don't run your players down. You know what I'm saying? And try to be a little more creative with your offense as far as guys moving without the ball. You know what I'm saying? Give him another chance. He did have 4 out of 5 winning seasons. So that's just my thing. Dave, you say, was it a rotation issue? It was that too, David, because they didn't really, even though he ran those guys in the ground, those same little 5s, those same little 6, 7 guys, they really didn't have the bench players like that, to be honest with you. They didn't really have the bench players like that, David. And early in the season, I think that was around March, somewhere around in there. Mikal Bridges, he had came out and said that, all those minutes he was playing wasn't fun on his body. So he was already telling you in March before the playoffs that all the minutes they had been playing during the season, man, it was already tough on his body. But now it's before the damn playoffs. And y'all know when they got in the playoffs, he did the same thing. He ran those guys in the ground, man. Them guys were playing damn near the whole game. Them guys, but it was a couple of times I seen Jalen Brunson come out the game. It was like about 1 minute later, he was checking right back in. I said, boy, golly, they ain't even let your boy get over there and catch his breath that good. He already pointing down there. Come on, son, get ready. I'm finna put you back in. But God, I ain't even wipe my head yet. Let me get a towel and wipe this sweat off my head. You didn't let me sit down and get comfortable. God, put your boy back in the game already. God dang. Oh man, what up with you, Jason? Man, you say the Knicks offense was trash. Yeah, they ain't doing no moving, Jason. And they got a lot to do with your boy Jalen Brunson got tunnel vision. Your boy do not be passing the ball. He be out there wheeling like Dominique out there. Your boy be out there wheeling like Dominique Wilkins out there. Boy. Your boy ain't passing the ball unless he got to. If he got the shot, you best believe he is shooting that ball. That's why Karl Anthony Towns don't be getting involved in the game till the second half. Because Jalen Brunson took 80-90% of the shots in the first half. What up with you, Jason, man? You say you see Brunson with the ball dribbling. Yeah, for sure, Jason. Dribbling like a motherfucker. He's shooting the shot, and he's shooting the ball, Jason. Paul, you say, what do you think the Spurs would do with the 2nd and 14th pick? Trade them or get no talent? Get new talent. Okay, I got what you're saying, Paul. Jason, you say like Luka. Yeah. Luka be doing the same thing, Jason. He do dribbling the ball all that time. Yes, sir. He do the same thing, man. That's something that the Lakers got to improve on too, man. They got to get that offense moving, man. Luka be taking all they goddamn time dribbling the ball, man. They'll dribble king. But yeah, man, as far as with the Spurs, man, I think they're in a good situation too, man. They got some young guys on their team, the good little nucleus with Castle, Wemby, Darren Fox once he come back. If you ask me with that number 2 pick, I might go on and draft. I might draft that guard out of Florida, man. I don't know. I'm most definitely gonna get a guard though. I would if I had with the number 2 pick with the Spurs, because they got a young team anyway, man. I try to draft or whoever the best guard coming out. I'm most definitely try to get me a guard to go with the backcourt with De'Aaron Fox, man. So, Chris Paul, he done got older. So I might try to get old boy from Florida, somebody like that, man. Dave, you say they absolutely have nothing to be ashamed of. They did real good, but why fire Tim? That's why I say, Dave, he do more. He do more good than he do bad, man. He do more good. The only 2 bad things, like I said, and I'm gonna say it again, the only 2 bad things that everybody been saying, whether it's on ESPN or whoever, The only thing they say is he played the guys too much. He not really using the bench, and he need to be creative on offense as far as guys moving without the ball. Besides that, everything else, shit, the team winning. You know what I'm saying? So I you winning, just improve the team. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to improve the team, but hey. That's just me, man. I feel like when a team winning, improve the team, man. You ain't gotta. It ain't like you losing and you fire him. You make it to the Eastern Conference Final, and then fire the man. What about 2-3 days later? Your boy Thibodeau probably was already starting to look at the off season. Getting with the scouts, like, hey, who y'all looking at? What do you think about this guy? You think we might be able to get him at this pick? Try to improve the team. That thing, hey, general manager say he want to see y'all. Bring your playbook. Bring my playbook. They tell you bring that playbook. It's a wrap, baby. You finna get ready to clean your office. Go on and bring that playbook. You want to holler at you for a minute. Jason, you say trade them. You say trade them pick Spurs. Jocelyn, you say Lathroton. I hear you, Jocelyn. If you're the Warriors, you say, would you trade Jimmy for Durant? Oh yeah, for sure, Jocelyn. I would. Hey, Jocelyn, you see in the playoff, Jimmy didn't look he didn't look like playoff Jimmy. Y'all know we were saying that Jimmy didn't look like playoff Jimmy with our Golden State. I don't know if your boy done lost his step or what, but he most definitely didn't look like playoff Jimmy. Everybody was expecting for him to step up when Steph Curry got hurt. It's like he never did, be the player that everybody thought he was going to be, Everybody know playoff Jimmy. He made plays in the playoffs. He most definitely can take over a game. But you waited for him to do that with Golden State, but he never really did it, man. I don't know if he a good fit for them or what, but Jocelyn, I most definitely, if Durant want to come back, because that was the thing. Durant said he didn't want to come because they tried to get him. But he said he didn't want to come. So, but yeah, if they can get Durant to change his mind, oh yeah, bring him back. Try to see if they can make another run. Yes, sir. See if they can try to make another run. Let me see. Queen Tessa, what are with you? You say they can't take these players. You say they're too good for the Knicks, and the Knicks is a special ed class. I hear you, Queen Tessa, man. Appreciate you coming through for sure. Hey, man. Let me see where y'all at with these likes, man. We got a bunch of folks up in here. Y'all do your boy a favor, man. And we got 43 likes, so y'all double tap that screen, man. Let's see if we can get me up to at least 60. Like, really, we need to be up to damn near 100, to be honest. But y'all do your boy a favor, man, and y'all double tap that screen or shoot that 8 ball in the top right-hand corner and hit them 3 dots in the top right-hand corner, man. Give your boy the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, man. And come back through here. Turn your notification bell on. We will be back in here tomorrow night, man. Y'all know we're gonna have the great debate tomorrow night, man. You know, with your boy. We got to do the debate about Bron and Jordan. Yes, sir. We will be debating about that tomorrow night. So hey, if y'all both definitely want to debate on that, we both definitely gonna attack that tomorrow night for sure, baby. And we will be doing live game reaction for the game on Thursday night, man. So hey, y'all bring y'all butt back through here and have your face in the goddamn police. Because we're going to be on and popping, baby. On and popping. Y'all already know, man. Y'all give me 1 second right quick. Give me 1 second.
Point, but they score off of their defense.
Yeah.
So shot selection off of defense. Do they get transition buckets? Are they getting layups? Shot selection, offensive efficiency. Yep, that team's going to win.
Sis, that was a great point. I'm just surprised we let it slide that Perk didn't talk about his funnel cakes and corn dogs. I know
Perk is our resident big man, and there's nothing wrong with a little funnel cake, especially, after a long week putting in the hours at work. But one of the things, Perk, I know that you have your eye on another big man in this series. It's not just the funnel cake for you.
It's always the fun.
Y'all ready for a fun fact? Here's a fun fact, right? The OKC Thunder, they beat the Pacers this series twice. They swept them 2-0.
This season. Yeah.
They didn't have Chet Holmgren.
Yeah.
You know the Oklahoma City Thunder did that without Chet Holmgren. Okay, that's number one. So I'm looking at the guy in the middle for the Indiana Pacers and Miles Turner, who was dominated by Karl Anthony Towns in the Eastern Conference Finals. But he played well in the first 2 rounds. He led the postseason in block shots. They're going to need him now more than ever to be that rim protector, because here's why. The Oklahoma City Thunder don't live by the 3, die by the 3 type team. We talk about SGA and his ability to score, being the best perimeter player in the game. That's because he's able to get to the rack. Do we remember game 2 of the Minnesota series, the Western Conference Finals? The Thunder shot 9 for 33 from the 3-point line and still won that game in great fashion because the ability to get downhill and attack the paint.
What up with your Mick Swagger, man? Appreciate you coming through. What up with your Sebastian Warriors? You say fuck the Knicks. I hear you, brother. Queen Tessa, you say you like the Denver Nuggets, and you say you don't really like the Knicks or the Thunder. I hear you. All right, man. Give me 1 second.
Miles Turner is the biggest X factor if the Pacers stand a chance or even thinking about winning this series.
Not to mention, I love any storyline where a guy hasn't played in the NBA, they played for a franchise for 10 years, and they haven't made the NBA Finals yet. They haven't been on the biggest stage. That extra motivation is always something that's cool to watch. These numbers, they may be extra motivation for the Pacers because they are the 700 favorites on ESPN Bet. That makes them the second largest perk favorites in the last 20 years, behind only the 2018 Finals. 2018 Finals, the Warriors, they were favored big over the Cavs, you remember, right? But we know anything can happen in the finals. There are clear advantages for both of these teams, Shanae.
You know what time it is. It's time to go shot for shot. Big bro, fall back. My sister's here. We on the tag. This is the NBA Finals edition, and what I love is that we have a strength-on-strength matchup. I'm going to take the Pacers offense. Of course, Drea is going to take the Thunder defense. All right, let's get to it. First of all, when we talk about the Pacers, they can score whether it's a miss or a make. Right here, this is a miss, and look at how fast they go. Deuce McBride is chasing Halliburton. It puts Brunson in a blender, and he's easily able to spray. Again, this is a guy that is leading the postseason in assists, finding three-point shooters. That was a miss, but watch this. This is a make. You got to strap in your seatbelt because they go on the attack here. Again, OG Anunoby drives. Nice finish as a layup, but instead, they just are throwing football passes. This is tough. Brunson, again, playing safety, but here, no resistance because they move so well.
And see, that's one thing. That's why I wanted y'all to see that part right there, because that's one thing I was saying, how quick and how fast the Pacers get up and down the court, man. That's why I said it's going to be a good matchup, man, because y'all know OKC like to get up and down the court too, man. This might be a type of series where this might be an up-tempo game, man. But one thing I will say in the favor of the Pacers, y'all, as far as them being one of the teams that get up and down the court fast, they also are very good at getting back down the court in transition, y'all. The Pacers are very good at getting back down the court in transition, y'all. Give me 1 second. I got the as far as them getting back in transition, where I seen that at? Give me 1 second. Seen that shit at. Okay, here we go. Now, as far as with the Pacers getting up and down the court in transition on defense, they have allowed the fewest transition points in the playoffs, y'all. In the playoffs, they have allowed the fewest transition points in the playoffs. So that lets you know they're one of the top teams at getting up and down the court in transition. But they also do a great job of, if you're trying to get back down the court and run the court, they do a great job of getting back down the court on defense, which OKC, y'all done seen a lot of times in the playoffs. Your boy Jalen Williams and SGA will get that rebound and take, especially Jalen Williams. But Jalen Williams will get the rebound. That motherfucker take off and leave everybody and go down there and get a quick, easy basket. So I think it's going to be a very up-tempo, fast-track type of game, man, for sure. Yes, sir, Miss Swagger. Yes, sir. Track meet, baby. Track meet. Let me say, Queen Tessa, you say, but I still like the Thunder. They are good, but they aren't as favored as my Nuggets. I hear you, Queen Tessa. T-Bit, what up with you, T-Bit? You say, Big Tight, do you have a Discord? No, I do not, Big Tight. I mean, God damn it, T-Bit. I almost called you my name. How the hell I'm gonna call you my name? Oh man, tighten up, baby, tighten up. But now, T-Bit, I need to get one though, T-Bit, man, because my channel's starting to grow a little bit, T-Bit. So I'm gonna definitely need to start trying to explore stuff like that, getting on, Twitter and trying to expand my channel, man, because it's starting to grow a little bit more. We're actually growing a little faster than what I thought. So yeah, T-Bit, I'm most definitely going to have to look into that for sure, man, for sure. Nick Swagger, you said I want the Pacers to win. I just don't see it happening. Yeah. But Mick Swagger, I do think, like I said, I do think it's going to go probably about 6 or 7 games, though, Mick Swagger. I don't think it's going to be no 4 or 5 game series. I think it's going to be better than what a lot of people think. Queen Tess, you said the Knicks more like, I hear you, Queen Tess. I hear you. I hear you. All right, I'm gonna finish playing this little bit right here for y'all right quick, man. Here we go.
Especially in transition offensively. And there again is the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. How good is this offense? This offense is 3rd best according to offensive rating since the play-by-play era. Look at their pace. 3rd in the NBA, 2nd in the NBA right now when it comes to efficiency. So I am truly impressed with what the Pacers do with their engine.
Right, the engine and the pace and the Pacers' pace, right? That's all you're talking about here. But what we have seen in the NBA playoffs and in the Minnesota series and all season long is when opponents' offenses play fast, the Thunder defense plays faster. The Thunder's defense is always a step ahead, especially when it comes to transition. So right here, Minnesota's trying to go fast. Alex Caruso is going to go faster. He's going to take the right angle here to cut off the basketball. And then look, Jalen Williams is going to get the play, go behind the back into transition offense. Chet Holmgren misses this, but the Thunder stick with the play. That's what makes this Thunder team so special. They're constantly sticking with the play. They're constantly harassing the basketball. Here, DiVincenzo wants to go fast. There's pressure on the ball. And who's going faster? The Thunder. Eyes are up, one step ahead, making the play, dictating on the defensive end. So while the Pacers, they always play fast, I'm interested to see if that plays right into the Thunder's hands because the Thunder's defense plays faster.
Look, if you are a real basketball fan, you will love this series. Again, iron sharpens iron, and it starts, Thursday night. Let's go.
This is exceptional.
All right, y'all. So that's the little part I wanted to play with that, man. Like I say, I agree with them, man. I think this, like Miss Swagger say, gonna be most definitely gonna be like a track meet out there, baby. I think they're gonna be getting up and down the court. Like I said, I think it'd be interesting to see how Halliburton does with the matchup. Like I said, they done did a great job on Halliburton in the matchups that they done had against them, man. In the 4 meetings that they done played in the last 2 seasons, man, Halliburton has only averaged about 12 points in those 4 matchups that they done played in the 2 seasons. They done played 4 times, and Halliburton he averaging like 12 points a game, man, which is his lowest average against any opponent during that span, y'all. Also in that span, he only done had 1 shooting foul. Let me say that one more time for anybody in the back that didn't hear me. Your boy Halliburton only done had 1 shooting foul the 4 times that they done played in the past 2 years. So that letting you know OKC is playing great defense on them, and they not fouling them, sending them to the free throw line. Also, which also is his lowest also, y'all. Also, he has only scored 8 points on 10 shot attempts when guarded by your boy Dort. Let me say that one more time. Halliburton has only scored 8 points, and he done shot the ball 10 times. He has only scored 10. I'm sorry, y'all. He done shot the ball 10 times, and he has only scored 8 points when being guarded by your boy Dort in those 4 matchups that they done played in the past 2 seasons. So that lets you know your boy Dort got the car seat belt on your boy Halliburton for sure. So that's why I say, and also that's his lowest, that's Halliburton's lowest shot rate against any defender that he done faced in the NBA, y'all. So, hey, that lets you know your boy Dort most definitely got his number. So that's going to be a very interesting matchup, man. To see if Halliburton, how that matchup goes. If he can, Rick Carlisle try to see what he can do to try to get Halliburton more involved, because in the past 2 matchups in this year, Halliburton ain't really do nothing, man. So as you see, those matchups, he only averaging about 12 points, man. So Dort doing a great job on him, got that seatbelt on him. So that's gonna be an interesting matchup, y'all. So I think it's gonna be a great series, man. Great series. Let me see. Mick Swag, you say Caruso. T-Bit, you say OKC got nothing on the Pacers. They haven't faced a challenge in the postseason. Expect Nuggets, and they gave up. Pacers have faced the best teams and the most epic squads, and only get faster and better. Queen Tessa, you say Giannis goes to Chicago. Not. I hear you, Queen Tessa. You say going to Chicago instead. Mick Swag, you say, damn, that's a crazy stat. And T-Bit, you say everyone there is 120. You say everyone there's okay. 125 of us, please. Like the stream sub. It'll be here to the NBA Finals, and then we'll be on the NFL for sure. T-Bit for sure. Appreciate that support, T-Bit. Coast to coast. What up with your coast to coast? You said you still here, bro. Keep it up. You already know coast to coast. Hey, we got to keep it on. Hey, you know what I say, coast to coast. We got to keep on pushing. You know that old school song. Keep on pushing. I'm going to keep on pushing, baby. You already know coast to coast. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But, hey, man, I'm going to definitely done enjoyed y'all tonight, man. Like I say, man, going back on Thibodeau, man, I'm gonna definitely feel like they should have gave your boy one more year, man. I think they kind of moved too fast with that. I think they could have just sat down with him once again and talked to him. Try to get a better supporting cast as far as especially with the bench, so you won't run your players in the ground, and be a little more creative on offense, and try to make another run with Thibodeau. He don't won 4 out of 5 years. He won Coach of the Year his first year he was with the Knicks. Shit, before he was with the Knicks hadn't been in the playoff for like 7 years or some shit. So it'd be interesting to see what they do to try to replace him. Like I said, if you don't get Mike Malone, I don't know who they'll get that can, have that winning tradition. Mike Malone about the best coach out there. So if I'm the Knicks, that's who I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get Mike Malone. And if the rumors are true about them trying to get Giannis, and Giannis, want to come to New York, hey, I'm most definitely, as an owner, general manager, hey, you got to make that happen, baby. It'd be interesting to see if they can make it happen, because they gave up 5 doggone first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, which I think is crazy, outrageous. I don't know what else to call it. Somebody need a crazy check around here, because ain't no way I'm giving up 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and he ain't never been in no All-Star game. That's just me. Shoot. They could, you 5 first-round picks, man. Shoot, you could have went and got Ant-Man. You could have went and got Ant-Man, Ja Barrett. You could have went and got somebody like that. 5 first-round picks. Good Lord. Let me see. Coast to coast, you said I think teams are getting tired of status quo coaches. Steve Kerr should be next. I hear you, coast to coast. Queen Tess, you say, if you were the Oklahoma City Thunder, would you trade Wiggins for LeBron? Wiggins for LeBron. I don't know, Queen, because I don't think the Lakers gonna let LeBron go. Yeah, I don't think Lakers gonna let LeBron go. I think LeBron gonna finish his career with the Lakers, Queen, for sure. Carlos Cortez, you say Jay Bryant and Wright. You say Mike Malone. Hell no. Well, the only thing about Wright. Let me see. Ain't that the one? Hold on. Ain't that the one who at Villanova? Yeah, Jay Wright at Villanova. Carlos, I don't know if Jay Wright gonna leave Villanova, man. I don't know if Jay Wright gonna leave Villanova. That's why I said Mike Malone. That's why I say Mike Malone, man. Bryant, Johnny Bryant, he wouldn't be a bad. The only thing about that situation, Carlos Ortiz, Johnny Bryant probably gonna get the Phoenix Suns job. They say he the finalist to get that head coaching job. So 9 times out of 10, he probably gonna get that job, Carlos. And unless some kind of way the Knicks can talk him out of it or come up with some more money. But as of right now, they're saying 9 times out of 90%, he probably gonna get that Phoenix Suns job. And like I say, right, he probably not gonna leave Villanova, man. Coast to coast, you say teams are moving to ex-veteran players to become coaches. TB, you say the Knicks won a Lakers coach that went to. Hold on. Let me catch up with y'all. Hold on. TB, you say the Knicks won a Lakers coach that went to the championship in 2000, and I can't remember his name. The championship in 2000. You talking about I know who you're talking about, TB. I can't think. I know who you're talking about. You said like Magic Johnson, TB. You said they have to get LeBron. We're 52 million, and he's a billionaire destroying us. Hey, TB, you know they talking about LeBron, talking about taking that max. If he take that max, hey, we ain't gonna hardly have no money to spend. We gonna hardly have no money to spend as a Lakers fan. Queen Tess, you said you would have to trade Jalen Williams for LeBron. I don't know. You know what? They got to give me a little more, Queen Tessa, for LeBron. If I'm going to give you LeBron, you got to give me Jalen Williams and give me, let me see, who else I want off that team? Matter of fact, give me Jalen Williams and give me Harkenstein. Because the Lakers need a big man. Queen Tessa, give me Harkenstein and Jalen Williams, and they can have LeBron. Give me both of them. You can have LeBron. That way we at least got a big man as a Laker fan. Daily Grind, what up with you, brother? You say Ray John Rondo would be a good coach. I think Rondo would be a good coach. I agree with you on that. Coast to coast, you say Bron is not a Laker, period. You said or Shea. Okay. Carlos, you say I hope not, and thank you, family. Okay, what's up? Appreciate you coming through, Carlos, for sure, man. For sure. TB, you say LeBron is worth a lot more than Jalen Williams in a trade. Yoda G, you say Chris Paul versus Rondo in their prime. Yoda, I'll probably go Chris Paul just because of the fact that Chris Paul is a better scorer. I'll probably go Chris Paul. Rondo, he was more of a facilitator. He was more of a facilitator and defense. I mean, he could score, but it's like Chris Paul with the total package. When he was in his prime, he played defense. He facilitated. He scored points. Chris Paul did it all when he was younger. I think a lot of people forget your boy Chris Paul played good defense too when he was in his prime. TB, you say Rondo. Yeah, I'm going to go Chris Paul in the prime. Coast to coast, you say go for the Max Bron so we can see Lakers fan cry like Dallas Cowboy. Daily Grind, you say Rondo too. Okay, that what's up. You say Rondo is a winner. Okay, I got you. He is. I just say, like I say, Daily Grind. I just say Chris Paul because I think he's more of a complete point guard, if you want to ask, because he's gonna get all my other players, which Rondo gonna do that too, Daily Grind. Rondo gonna get everybody involved, and Rondo gonna play defense. And Rondo, he can attack the basket. I just think with Chris Paul, he where he got the edge over Rondo is Chris Paul can shoot the ball. You remember when Rondo was playing in his prime, you remember like when they used to play against the Lakers, you remember the Lakers would leave him out down the three-point line. They wouldn't even go up and guard him at the three-point line. Copeland then would back up off on because they knew Rondo couldn't shoot. They knew he couldn't shoot the three-point shot. They knew he couldn't shoot. Everybody knew he could shoot when you get close to the basket, but you get him outside that free throw range, your boy couldn't shoot. So that's why I say Chris Paul, because with Chris Paul, I ain't got to worry about that. You leave Chris Paul open, he gonna make them damn shots. That's just me, y'all. That's just me. I just give Chris Paul the I just give him a little bit of the edge because he can shoot. Rondo really couldn't shoot. That's just my only thing with him. Let me see. Astro, you say I still want to know what people. You said I still want to know what pool that got Green that mad. And Daily Grind, you say I feel you. Yoda, you say Rondo defense versus Drew Holiday defense. I'm gonna go with Rondo on that one, Yoda, because you know your boy Rondo played good defense, and Rondo had them long arms too. Jocelyn, you say Rondo is a winner, and Coast to Coast, you say Rondo was the Draymond of his prime. I hear you. TB, you say I could use some I hear you, TB. I hear you, man. Daily Grind, you said today's NBA with the floor spread. You said I think Rondo is way better. If we talking when they play, I agree it's a toss-up. You got a good point, Daily. I say you got a good point. You got a good point with how the floor spread it. Yeah. If you think about today's game rather than that, yeah, I agree with you on that, Daily Grind. I agree with you on that. Coast to Coast, you say what Grasshopper at? I think he was in here early, if I ain't mistaken, Coast to Coast. I think he was in here early, if I ain't mistaken. I think he was. I think. I could be wrong, Coast to Coast, but I think he was in here early in the show. Coast to Coast, you say $20 down if he shows up. I hear you, Coast to Coast. Oh, you said don't know. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I don't know what Coast to Coast said. I mean, not Coast to Coast, but Grasshopper, man. But I think he was in here earlier. You say you think they better than McDonald's fries? T-Bit, I don't know, man. You know, McDonald's fries be on the popping, T-Bit. I don't know. McDonald's got to me, T-Bit, when you talk about French fries, I say McDonald's and Checkers. I don't know if you got a Checkers restaurant, fast food restaurant where you at, T-Bit, but I like Checkers. I like Checkers French fries, and I like McDonald's French fries, man. Yeah, I like that. I like their French fries the best. Let me see, T-Bit, you say 20 get you a lot. I hear you, T-Bit. I hear you, brother. But shoot, man, we done been in here. Shit, almost. Well, we done been in here a little over 2.5 hours, man. Daily Grant, you said I was watching it live after the Pacers last win. You say that city was going crazy. That's over. Yeah, man. Jocelyn, you say once McDonald's fries go cold, they agree. Yeah, hey, Jocelyn, I agree with you on that. When the McDonald's fries get cold, boy, it's a wrap. Hey, Jocelyn, that's just like Church's chicken. I don't know if you eat Church's chicken, Jocelyn, but Church's chicken, long as it's hot, that Church's chicken be on and pop. As soon as it get cold, oh yeah, it's a done deal. You might as well go on and throw it away, Jocelyn. But I agree with you on that. When McDonald's get fries, hey, Jocelyn, it don't matter if you heat them back up in the microwave, they do not taste the same. I don't know what it is. When the McDonald's fries get cold, they is not the same, man. Josh, you say you think trying to warm them up will help? Nah, it ain't gonna help, Jocelyn. Hey, I know it ain't gonna help, Jocelyn, because I just had some McDonald's fries a couple of days ago, and I had them got 2 large fries because I like French fries, and the fries had to got cold, and I tried to eat some later on that day, Josh. I tried to warm them back up. Hey, I ended up throwing them away. I said, man, they're McDonald's fries, man. They is not the same once they get cold. I don't give a shit if you warm them up. I don't care what you do. They is not the same. It's like, you got to go on and eat them while they hot. While they hot, Jocelyn, for sure. Oh, man. Daily Grind, you say, all right, boss man. Sorry, I missed it. I missed it tonight. We'll catch you. Hey, it's all good, Daily Grind. Hey, I appreciate you coming through here, man, kicking it with me, man. It don't matter. It don't matter if you come in, if you the front of the show, the end of the show, the middle of the show. I just appreciate you coming through, kicking it with me, Daily Grind, for sure, man. We'll be back. Hey, Daily Grind, Jocelyn, T-Bit, all y'all. We'll be back in here tomorrow night. We're gonna do the great debate tomorrow night. Your boy, Jordan versus LeBron tomorrow night. Y'all know I told y'all I was gonna still do some shows, just to have a little content, man, until the doggone final start, y'all, which will be Thursday night. Y'all already know we're gonna be doing a live game reaction Thursday night. Jocelyn, you said you never tried the air fryer. Ooh, Jocelyn, I ain't thought about that, Jocelyn. I ain't thought about that. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, that's a good idea, Jocelyn. Hey, Jocelyn, if that don't work, Jocelyn, if the air fryer don't work, ain't nothing gonna work, Jocelyn. Ain't nothing gonna work if the air fryer don't work. Cause Jocelyn, I'm gonna tell you what I tried out before. Now you know when you eat pizza, you eat pizza, you have some left over, Jocelyn. I don't know if you ever tried it. But you got an air fryer, you eat some pizza. Like I said, you got some, you eat some later on that night or that next day. Put them couple slices of pizza in the air fryer. But that thing be on and popping. It be on and popping when you get that piece out that air fryer. Let me see, Coast to Coast. You say you're calling the game post game. I'm gonna do the game Coast to Coast. Coast to Coast. I'm gonna do the whole game, live game reaction for sure, man. Live game reaction, baby. From the beginning to the end, and then Coast to Coast at the end of the game, we always talk about it, discuss it. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the link in the chat. Y'all want to come up here and holler at me about it, or I'll talk to y'all about it, either or. Josh, you say, oh my God, everyone is going to have a field day with your buddy. I hear you, Jocelyn. Hey, Jocelyn, you crazy, Jocelyn. T-Bit, you say air fryers are cheap now. Yeah. You can get you a good air fryer for the low right now, T-Bit, for sure, man. Daily Grind, you say it's all right. Put on fry. You said just eat fries first, then eat the burger. Joshua, you say if you put cold pizza in the microwave for a few seconds. Yeah. But Jocelyn, try out that air fryer one time. Get that pizza. Hey, Jocelyn, you know how you put it in the microwave. I don't know if if you put it in the microwave, it still be good, but it be kind of soft. Put it in the air fryer. Hey, that thing be like when you just open the box up, when you just be done got it, Jocelyn. Put it in the air fryer. One, try that pizza in the air fryer, and watch how it change your mind. You'll be like, you know what? Ain't no more microwave. You'll be like air fryer from now on with the pizza. Anytime I warm up the pizza, you're gonna put it in the air fryer. Coast to Coast, you said for sure I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, same time. We'll be I'll probably be back because I usually get back here when I get off work, man. I usually get here anywhere between 8-9 o'clock. So I'll probably do the show probably about 8:39 somewhere in there. But y'all know we're gonna debate it, which y'all probably already done did it before. But we're gonna get into it. You know who y'all think the GOAT, LeBron, or your boy MJ. But we're gonna get into it, man. All the goods, the bads, the comparisons, all that. But yeah, we about to get up out of here, man. Josh, you say make you wanna slap your mama. Yes, man, Josh, you already know. And barbecue. A barbecue so good and make you wanna slap your mama. Hey, Josh, your boy said, Mama. She said, what the hell you want, boy? Hey, he slapped his mama. Barbecue. Barbecue so good and make you want to slap your mama. He say, Mama, boy, what the hell you want? Boy, he smacked the hell out of this mama. Oh, man. All right, there, Jocelyn, man, T-Bit, Coast to Coast, Daily Grind, man, all y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all coming in here, kicking it with me, man. Y'all make sure y'all, everybody that's, if you ain't here, you're new to the channel, man, make sure you subscribe, turn on your notification bell, man. We'll be back in here tomorrow night. And I will continue to do live game reaction all through the NBA finals, man, for sure, man. And like I say, we do the NBA, NFL, college football, college basketball. We do a little bit of everything, man. So if y'all like to do that, talk about that, hey, I'm gonna definitely subscribe to the channel. And y'all know y'all gotta get a boy that likes. And y'all know what I always say. We about to be Audi 5,000. Or you know what? Or we might just say like your boy Porky the Pig. That's all, folks. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow night, man. Y'all be safe. And I appreciate all y'all once again, man, for sure.